So, what's going on, guys? Club doors are open.
The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Hey, yo, yeah, you, man, wake up! Okay.
What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Collectors Club. We're on episode 180 already. Glad everyone can make it. Sit back, relax. Friday, the day is for collectors, or the night, I should say. So let's have some fun. We're going to talk about some hard-hitting topics and cover some news this week. D-Rock, what's crack-a-lackin', man? Happy Friday.
Not much, man. I'm kind of in a chill mood. I'm not gonna lie, I had a few drinks before the show, so
Nothing wrong
I'm
with
kind
that.
of just I'm mellow, kind of like mellow right now. Yeah.
Awesome. Nothing wrong with
But
that, man.
I'm here, man. I'm here. It's Friday. I feel good.
Good stuff. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, always. Buck, what's going on, man?
Hello, my friend. Call me Josue.
Wow.
Josue.
Josue Alicia.
What's going on, man? You good week?
Yes, very good. I have big smile.
Wow. All right. Glad you can make it. Good to see you.
Two smiles.
2 smiles, huh?
Very
Ken-
greedy. Very
Yeah.
greedy.
Ken, what's crack-a-lackin'? Nice to have you back. Glad you had a safe trip and a good time at the StatueCon. What's going on?
Yeah, had a good week, good weekend, and a little bit tough week. Got a couple tough customers I'm dealing with this week, but other than that, we make the best of it on the weekend.
Now you know how J&D feels.
Well, normally my jobs, I'm pretty much the sole guy working on it. I do all aspects of it, but every once in a while, people get other contractors involved, and I got to work with them. And their work habits are just so different than mine. And when someone does something that affects your schedule and your work, they can care less about it, and they have a big issue with it. I mean, it's if you're allowed just to crack someone in the head, this would be the time I'd like to do it and
Oh, boy.
move on.
I know
Just
that
scary.
feeling.
Yeah. I mean, some people love the fact that you can't do it and just push you to the limit. So
Of
that's
course.
me.
Of course. Well, glad
But
you
other than
can
that,
make it,
good. It's all good, man.
Sit back, relax. Let's have some fun.
Yep. Leave it out the window.
That's it. Jerry, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. How you doing?
Yeah, what's up? Not much. Same as D-Rock, just chilling. Had a couple
Awesome.
beers before.
A couple beers?
Got my
Oh,
beer
mama.
now.
It's
Yo,
gonna get good. I wish I had a
I'm gonna
drink.
get another one.
Not even a damn coffee tonight. We're going raw tonight.
Who drinks coffee at night?
Oh, I usually drink a coffee before every show.
I do.
I have.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Friday night. On Friday night.
Doesn't it get you wired? Like,
Oh, it gets me wired, yeah. But
Nah.
by the end of the,
It-
I let all that wire out in the show, so then we're good.
hey,
Honestly,
Mom.
a regular cup of coffee doesn't do really shit to me.
Yeah, I mean, you take a lot of caffeine, man. You
Oh, yeah.
built up
Sometimes, yeah.
immunity.
An
Yeah.
So
immunity.
the key is you have a cup of coffee. I have a cup of coffee before the show. Then after the show, I take a big swig of ZQL. Really mess my body up, and I go right to sleep.
oh, wow.
Oh man, so whenever I do stuff like that, because I was doing stuff like that in college, and it would give me anxiety
runs?
attacks.
Oh.
Okay, John. It would give me anxiety attacks and like heart palpitations, and I would wake up like
Oh.
very anxious in the middle of the night, feeling like I was gonna die. When
I
I
got
took
two
too
words.
much.
You just explained my what night was it? You just explained my Wednesday evening.
Oh man.
I think that's because of inferior genetics, but to be honest, because it doesn't do that to me.
It's not my
That's
fault.
Wow, Joseph, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Nothing much. Good to see y'all. Just got out of work. So I'm going to try and catch up with D-Rock and Jerry.
Wow, everyone's drinking.
Yeah,
This is not fair, man. We got fucking water here.
Hold on.
Like,
All
I
right.
should have one.
Get my drink.
I'll do it.
Poor Joseph came in
Got my-
backstage. We were in a heated conversation. We didn't even get to greet Joseph. We're glad you could be here, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Always. See who's in the house. We got Random Crean kicking it off. Happy Friday, brother. Good to see you. Night,
What's up,
Night as always. Good to see you guys, man. Toy Mafia. Happy Friday, guys. We got Theo in the house and Mr. Popo. Good to see you. Bats in the Belfry. And Decorie, appreciate you guys being channel members. Happy Happy Friday, man. Graded as well. Good to see you guys.
I don't feel like getting the shot glass, so I'm just gonna do it out of the bottle.
Nice. Can't forget Dennis. What's going on, Dennis?
There's-
Good to see you.
Hell yeah.
We got Justin in the house.
Not great.
Can't wait for LBS Venom to release. I don't even know what the Mag and Dang Gabby. What the hell is that?
Back in the day.
Mag and Dang. Shit. Oh, can't wait for LBS Venom to release. That's it. Around the corner, Statue Kingdom. Good to see you. Peter's in the house. What up, club? Hope you're all well. E-Man and Figure Kong. Happy Friday, guys.
What's up?
Damiano. Appreciate you being a channel member. Thanks for being here, man.
You know what's funny? I think that's my favorite Venom, even though it's the least.
I agree with you. I like
dynamic.
that Venom.
For some reason, it just looks right. It just catches my eye.
It's a beautiful piece for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Lots to talk about tonight. Big topic today is I think it's time we as collectors wake up. It's time to wake up because we are just getting fucking dragged through the mud. I think by these companies.
John, you wanted to say a different word. It's,
Like,
not
Bent
drag.
over and just like it's pretty
Oh,
getting
I like this
getting
kind
pretty
of
bad.
talk. How many?
And
inches?
I'm
How many
honestly
inches?
starting. The stars are aligning, and I'm honestly starting to see what Buck is talking about. It's like a fog in this hobby where we just are not seeing what's going on. These companies need to, like fucking wake up, right? We need to wake up, and these companies need to pay attention to what they're doing because I think it is absolutely nonsense what's going on, left, right, and center. Left, right, and center.
Well, it's the end of the world, folks. John agrees with Buck.
Hey,
Not to
don't
Buck's
worry-
extent. Buck
That's the sign.
is.
Don't worry,
That's the
guys.
trumpet.
There's some disagreement to come.
I'm not
Um,
fully there with Buck, like 100%. Like
Don't
that.
let John frame the discussion by saying he's not. John is on a different wavelength, but he's also angry with the companies for different reasons, not entirely the same.
I just think these companies are taking our money and doing what they want with no accountability.
That's why we need to keep swooping.
That's why we need to stop pre-ordering
Yeah,
until these guys
pre-orders.
fucking wake up. They don't.
No, you guys that like to pre-order, keep
XM,
pre-ordering.
you got XM disappeared for 2 years. Okay, whatever. They're on the up and up, releasing stuff, but still, they took everyone's money and fucked off for 2 years.
All right, I have a good.
Hold on.
Follow that up. To follow
Okay,
you
go.
up. No, to follow you up when you're done.
Okay, you got Tweeterhead, who's doing the same. Fuck you. Now we're working with Sideshow, but still fuck you, and that's it. Then you got. Who
I'm
else
doing the
is there?
fuck counter for John tonight. That's 3.
I'm sorry. Today's gonna get a little,
It's fine. Keep going, bro.
You got
Let's see if we can get the 10 to 15.
PCS. Okay, PCS is doing better. I think
Not
they're doing
enough
better,
innuendo.
but still, at the end of the day, they're still got a backlog. But I think they're starting to do a little bit better. Vega, what's going on, Vega? Good to see you.
Man,
you're
Oh,
you're
fuck,
both-
here he is.
going through a meltdown right now.
He wants to beat me
Oh,
so
really?
bad. Like, God.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting.
Meltdown.
We'll keep going. Keep melting down then.
So
Jesus.
PCS is there, but they still have a backlog. Let's see, like backlog and whatever. Sideshow, the Sideshow is like you want to go to a subway fucking train, and they have those revolving doors, those revolving fucking steel doors. That's Sideshow, just revolving, money in, money out, and then QC crap issues with nothing. We'll replace it. That's it. Just take the money, and I don't know. J&D. Oh my god, I don't want to get into J&D, man. J&D's. That's what started all this shit. I'm just fed up. I'm fed up of these companies getting away with just holding our money and raising prices, and we're getting crap on the receiving end. Absolute crap. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you on Monday's Chatter That Matters. 'Cause I have no more energy. I'm done. I'm just done.
So following that up, here's a question for the whole panel.
What's going on, D3?
If you had to pick one company out of all the companies that stayed the most, let's say it's probably had the least problems that you would trust the most out of all of them?
J&D.
Such an asshole. You're such a
bitch.
You're so foolish. You've never even bought a J&D piece, man.
I have. I had the first Harley Quinn.
Thank you, Justin. It's tag.
Oh, did you buy it direct?
I got it through Sugo Toys.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Man, D3 custom's not any
I take it
better.
back.
Get that custom crap out of it. Custom's not any better. Trust me.
Custom
You guys see
I don't
Magnum
know.
PI in the bottom of the screen?
Magnum PI? Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have anything to say about that? That was a little. I think we're.
Well, Does anybody else have a company?
What did you say? I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
The question was, if you had to pick one company through all this stuff, now that there's another company now that's starting to have QC issues and stuff and other stuff we talked about behind the scenes, is there one company you would pick right now? Which company would it be?
I'm gonna stick to Prime. Like that you would.
Yeah, I would say Prime One.
I would stick to Prime One because they're fucking late.
Prime One.
And they're holding your money. But I'll tell you, when that piece comes out, it's the way it should be.
They're the most consistent, it seems, right now.
It's the way it should be.
Couple years. Yeah.
I think Prime
consistently late, but still consistent.
Yeah, I just hate their shipping.
Yeah, the shipping.
It's so blatantly like padded.
Yeah.
I think Iron Studios would be a close second.
Iron Studios, yeah.
That'd be about it.
Yeah. Sure.
Just the bomb. What's going on? Vibranium Jim, what's going on, man?
Is that the French tickler, Vega?
I've had it for weeks. I don't know. People acting like it's new.
Well, we're playing into it, so
no.
We'll act like he just showed up with it today.
Oh, okay.
Wait, has Vega been on the show? I've been missing stuff.
Yes, Vega's
good.
Been,
I don't want to watch.
He's been on like
Vega's
every
been
time
on
we
every
were on
Friday
the last,
for the last
weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen the
He's making a comeback. He had to take time off to start growing the stash, and then when it got filled in enough, he came back. Actually, that probably takes a week for you.
I can't
Well, we have
believe
to.
that, John.
Photos. I told you, no camera on. You go at the bottom.
Wow. When I return, I'll have a mustache too.
Okay. Anyways, okay. Are we? Anybody else?
I would go with Iron Studios.
Yeah, I think Iron Studios is consistent. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just disappointing. It's just. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jerry, do you have one, Jerry? Ken?
Yeah, I said Prime One.
Oh, Prime One. Okay, sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, I would go with. I would stick with.
I'm
Prime
drunk,
One.
so like just look past me.
No, you're good. No worries.
So is it strictly asking if it for QC issues or what's the question again?
Well, just everything. There's like a lot of there's been companies that just like weren't delivering anything for years. There's all the drama going on with different companies, and then just like, I mean, we still have some companies that do a shit ton of pre-orders and don't really release a whole lot, which I still think is a major backlog issue.
You're right or die.
Tell us if it is, but yeah.
I mean, what company do you still trust?
The one I trust. I trust Sideshow over everybody else. Prime One, I think, is horrible with getting pieces out to us. They might deliver a good product, but you're waiting forever and a day, and they've frustrated me more than any company. I personally haven't had issues with Sideshow QC issues, but I do know if I want to call them up and talk to them, someone's on the phone. I mean, they're the best at customer service. My own experiences, I haven't had an issue with QC. But yeah, Prime One, I mean, I don't care how good your product is when it's taken that long to get to us. I mean, we've all waited. If anyone who gets from Prime One, we've waited a year past when it was supposed to actually get in your hands.
Yeah,
big frustration.
So
but they're consistently late.
You would be
late, Ken. Consistency and lateness. That's what.
But you would be okay with getting a piece with a QC issue rather than waiting and knowing that piece was going to be coming in the way you pre-ordered.
No. I'm saying I have personally not received any statues from Sideshow with QC issues.
But I'm saying in general, because you're just saying about timing. So my question is, when it comes down to timing, would you prefer to receive a piece that can have the potential of a QC because it's rushed out the door, or one that a company's struggling? Yeah, it's not the best, it's not a good look, but you know that at the end of the day, when that piece is getting to your door, that it's the piece you ordered, right? You're gonna be
when
satisfied.
When does that day end, Ken?
What?
Yeah.
When does that day end? John said at
In
the
other
end of the
words,
day.
pretty much.
I didn't hear Buck said.
John said at the end of the day, you get the piece. And I'm asking you, when does the day end? Your day's still going on.
About 3
I
years
mean,
later.
I guess, it's what you're prioritizing at this point. If I have a
Yeah.
QC issue with Sideshow, I will have that piece replaced and fixed before I get my piece from Prime One. So I'm looking at it in a big picture.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my biggest frustration. I mean, I have two pre-orders of Prime One. I know they're not going to come out when the date they specified originally. I mean, we just have no idea.
Right.
So I'm going to expect it. So if I have a QC issue with Sideshow or even LBS, let's throw LBS in the mix. It's going to be resolved. I'm going to have a piece resolved and fixed before I can even get my piece from Prime One.
Yeah. See, the only way I'm looking at this, I just look at this as kind of as like a whole market. I see the way direction Sideshow's been going, and it's becoming a little bit of a norm, not as egregious, but I see them starting to pieces waitlisting, and a lot of collectors getting pieces in with QC issues, and they're unable to get a replacement because of the lower ES or the fact that it's in a wait list. That's the claim that Sideshow makes to the collector. So their only option is keep it for a discount or get your money back, which is fantastic. Their service is bulletproof. Will always, till now, better than any company. Well, my whole thing is when I open a piece, even if I could get just a replacement that quick, the heartbreak on an anticipated piece to have a QC issue, to open it up, be excited about it, and it be damaged. It just, receiving a new one is just never the same. It's never the same. That's how I am, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I don't share that sentiment with a piece coming in. I mean, I don't want it to be damaged, of course, but shit happens, and if they can fix it and get it back to me in a timely manner, then to me that's all that counts.
Fair enough. Ferenzi, what's going on, man? How would you rank the best QC company by order?
That's a tough question. I think a part of the toughness for me is what exactly do you all entail to be QC?
Yeah, I would ask that too.
Good question. I mean, most people are going to relate QC to a run of statues coming out with no damage, like not damage in shipping, but like paint issues, structural issues with this. Well, that's an engineering issue actually, but still it's quality control because you should test some stuff. You should check it, especially if they were broke before when they were boxing them or whatever. That's turns into QC. So most people are going to think that way. Is there other things you're specifically thinking of, Vega? That
I think of overall looking that great, but it's not that it is a fuck up. It's just this is the way that they are creating their products.
Like the paint's not as detailed as you thought it would be.
No, I'm talking more like sculpt, the materials.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. I don't see that's QC for my.
I don't either, but I do think that a lot of times during these types of discussions, that becomes a part of it. Like, for example, I know we'll get into this much later, so we don't need to dive in now. But for example, a company like PCS, where there are statues that come out, and we're like, well, it looks, they a lot of their statues look like they come out at a lower quality from the standard of some other companies. That's not a QC thing. That's how they make their statues. But when it comes out and it's in hand and people provide a review and you start seeing a lot of the commentary that starts, I hear all of that kind of get roped into this company has terrible QC.
Oh, yeah. It's more production in general. Like their production and I wouldn't call it design, engineering and production, maybe. The way they've decided to sculpt the piece, or if they cut corners to save money in this place or that place, is where you're that's where it sounds like you're going, which is not QC in my book. QC would be
like the storm paint.
Yeah, QC would be the paint has speckles in it, or it's like paper got
killer clowns
to it and
popcorn being
pulled off
miscolored,
paint.
painted.
The repairs on fucking Archangel that's a QC problem.
That's QC.
Because those obviously were seen and tried to be fixed, and that's
that paint work is QC.
Right.
Yeah, the paint work obviously. Yeah, so it mostly comes down to like paint and breakages and stuff that weren't shipping
just a
related.
mess.
But you don't know if they're shipping related. It's hard to tell unless somebody's fixed it before you got it.
I just find the way the price is going up, the quality of product is not even staying stagnant. It's going down.
Yeah, right.
And
But it could also be an aberration. It could be that we're in the middle of a like increase in multiple companies having an issue that then will not have an issue for a long time. Could be that they all just happen in the last year, like a lot of issues all at once. As far as QC,
even a company, a high scale, like a higher end company, Infinity Studio. I'm sorry if you own this. The pictures that I've seen, which I didn't even get for tonight, but that what's his name, Aragorn, is horrible. It's horrible.
I haven't seen that.
Would you consider the nail breakage from your
Not
Catwoman as
That's
a QC?
not QC. Not QC.
Like you don't think they should have packed it
You
better?
could say,
or that?
yeah, if you want to look at it like that.
They should have had styrofoam under
Yeah.
the nails or in the hand.
I think they did, actually. I think they did, but it still wasn't enough.
Oh. Wow.
If you want to say the QC could have been the design part of it on how to ship
Right.
it, but the actual breakage wouldn't be QC because it happened.
Right.
It would have happened.
Probably happened in shipping. Most
In
likely.
shipping, for sure, yeah.
But who knows? Your cat had 2 whiskers on his
They
forehead.
threw that shit in there, like, not even giving a rat's ass.
Are you
Who the hell
saying
knows when it broke?
the final quality checks before it ships out? Is that what you consider QC, or the actual idea of controlling the quality of the product so that it reaches the customer as intended?
Yeah, that's the question, Buck. The question is, are we talking about there should be multiple stages, honestly. But we don't know their stages because we don't know their process. I'm assuming as they're finishing, drying, or painting or whatever, whoever doing finishing touches and putting the statues, I don't know if they test fit them or not. Sometimes I feel like I get stuff and the keys look like they've been worked, like somebody put it in and then took it back out before they shipped it to me. I see that a lot with the keys. So I think they do test fit them and stuff before they send them. That's QC, obviously, to make sure there's not an engineering issue or a production issue. I'm assuming somebody on a production line's handling that final QC before it goes in a box, or somebody in between the production line and like a finishing person. I feel like there's a finishing person. There should be, or it's the person that's shipping and they check them as they get them packed.
Since we're on this topic,
you know how you see those stickers with red arrows? Like they put the statues together, like they completely assemble them, and then someone goes through and they put arrows on things that they notice where there's issues.
Yeah, like they need to touch up
more than one. They have more than one person that does that. So
they do have multiple stages. So I'm not sure. Probably both. Then, if there's multiple stages of QC, I would say it encompasses both in my book.
Walton, great to see you. Norman, great to see you. Ferenzi, what's going on? We got Melvin in the house. Happy Friday, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in here. I'll pop this in here since we're talking about QC. I'll cut to the end of the show almost, but we're going to do it.
I mean, also, do you think if you order a more expensive statue that the QC should be more stringent from that company than on cheaper statues?
Yes.
We did the unboxing for Catwoman. If you didn't see already, you should have, because it was plastered all over Facebook. A disaster. Absolute disaster.
Oh no! What happened?
You didn't.
The cat
didn't watch
on
it?
the base.
You saw it. Come on, you're on that Facebook. You saw everything. Bad photos.
Oh god.
Here are the photos. Base horrendous. Look at the head. What the hell is that? Disgrace.
Oh, is this the variant? Battle damage variant?
Absolute
Yeah,
disgrace.
this is the damage, battle damage.
Yeah.
This was
right.
This was what was it? The display model.
I
played with it.
To blame weather.
This is the kink version.
To blame weather you should be ridiculous to blame weather. The whole point was you caught that the weather was bad. We waited June, July, August. We waited 2 months for you to do a QC check of 300 pieces, and this still got out. Come on. Whoever packaged this put this in there, and they knew exactly what they were doing.
So you think someone put it in?
Knowing this? Guaranteed.
I don't think so.
100%. 100%.
I don't think so.
John, does some of that look like it's from foam?
No. This is from. This was
No, there's
wet.
fingerprints.
Let me
Some
tell you
of them
guys
are
this because I'm the
fingerprints.
one I unboxed this, so I'm gonna tell you. Don't tell me they didn't know. They 100% know. Those are fingerprints there. Okay, those are fingerprints. These two circles have the lines of fingerprints.
Yeah.
So that would have been wet, and it would have shown on their finger. Okay, there was moisture here. There was silica packets in the piece. The styrofoam wasn't wet, right? The styrofoam was not wet at all. This was wet when it went in. Whoever did this through the box, this was wet, man. The tissue paper was wet.
Oh, the tissue paper was wet.
If you watch the video, the back of the tissue paper was wet, like it
Yeah,
was
let me see
sealed,
it.
like a letter sealed with wax,
Yeah,
like
was
wet,
there,
like that.
Was there any like paint sticking to any of the
No,
packaging inside?
not that I saw. No. If you
Well,
look at my
here's the
video,
thing.
if you
Here's the
looked at my
thing.
video, hold on. The satin piece of material they used, I lifted the piece up, and the satin stayed stuck to the body. I had to peel the satin off the body.
Yeah, I don't know if you would see paint because it's the clear we think is what.
But you would have
This had a
residue
real
on your
glossy
hands. I'm
finish.
telling you, this guy.
No, I mean on the materials. The
Oh
materials.
no, on the materials it wouldn't.
He's saying on like the paper and stuff. If it's clear, you're not going to see the clear really.
If,
Look at the
Black
if
or
if
whatever.
if like the top coat doesn't fully doesn't fully cure, it will the because it has
I refinished dressers. Okay, I refinished dressers with a
the
top
paint will
coat.
come off.
Okay, I refinished dressers with a top coat, and I've had instances where depending on the weather it may not dry appropriately, and I can touch it and it cut the residues on the finger. Clear coat like this, exactly like this. I
Not
know
black.
not
the
black.
clear.
The color doesn't
Yeah.
come off.
Yeah, I know.
The stain won't come off or anything.
I've had the same
it's
thing.
the clear.
happen. Yeah, I know.
Look at this.
But I'm saying on the paper you might not see the clear
Look at
like you would if it was black.
Look at the
Like, you
cat.
can transfer.
Okay, so hold on a second. So the weather was bad. The weather was bad. Fine. How does the cat
Mine's
only
getting
have
a feel.
2 forehead whiskers?
A fucking alien.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Why not go ahead and put 2 on the other side and even it out? What the
And then
That
the base had like a piss
That's awesome.
yellow. The base had like a piss yellow stain on it. And then the
Yeah,
hand
that was
came
weird.
broken. Like this was a QC. They put in the box knowing what this was. I'm sorry. Yeah, you had to.
yellow makes no sense. The cat whiskers and the yellow make no sense. Like, why is there yellow, like bright yellow anyway?
I feel
Like
there's
dripping
too
on the base.
I feel there's too many issues with this for like someone to put it in without like this.
That's fine.
Who
You
gonna
want to give
send
them the
this
benefit of the doubt? Give them the benefit of the doubt. I can't. The base is scraped. The base is scraped. The paint on the base is scraped on the corners. There's no way. There's no way. This is an LBS XM Hulk all over again. They knew it was wet and they put it in.
right now? We're like talking about intent, and I'm just thinking someone would have like just something that looks this shoddy. They just wanted like who's gonna accept this when they open the box?
Well, it could have been a
Nobody.
factory worker that was tired, out of the box, boom. This
Leaving-
didn't get QC'd.
Quitting.
I would have been
Wouldn't-
on Buck's side, but when there's actual fingerprints on it, I feel like that's kind of hard to say.
It's actual
that person
fingerprints,
didn't
'cause
realize.
This wasn't covered in satin, Joseph. This was covered in was it covered in? It could have been covered in satin, but the satin didn't stick when I pulled this out. This was fingerprints.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you had that much of a fingerprint in the clear or the matte clear or whatever you want to call the top coat that they use, because it's not like clear, you would feel that wetness. If you put that much of a fingerprint in it, you would feel it while you're handling it.
and
Yeah.
Because there's also fingerprints on the statue too, like they were handling under in certain areas. It's like you would. I feel like you would feel that it was there was too much moisture. It hadn't cured completely.
and this
If
was
you paint all
heartbreaking.
the time and you deal with this, you would know. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely heartbreaking. I was excited. I got the live ready.
Yeah.
Got everything ready in the kitchen. The cameras, the intro, waited forever. And fuck, man, paid
Was
when
this
I had to
wrapped
pay.
in- Sorry,
Oh.
my bad. Continue.
Paid when I had to pay, and I posted everywhere after the show. Of course, I posted it everywhere. I'm not gonna wait for customer service because I posted everywhere. And yeah, 15 minutes after the show, James was already in my messenger. You think that if I didn't post everywhere and do this live, and I went through customer service, I was gonna get a fast response like that? This weekend is a holiday in Korea. I would have never got a response. That's why you did.
Been fast.
So yeah, he reached
Definitely would've been
out,
fast.
and everyone's a lot of backlash in the Facebook groups. Like, we're protecting companies. I don't know why we're protecting companies when we're the customers spending all this money and this is the end product that we're receiving, why are we protecting companies? We're the collectors. We are the collectors. We're the people spending the money. Like, why are we on payroll for companies? I don't understand. I've never understood this.
Yeah, that's unfortunate when the group, like, how people
Oh,
react
you shouldn't have. I was up till 6 a.m. that day. 6 a.m. I went to sleep. Back and forth. People making posts. People making multiple posts. YouTubers getting involved, full of shit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just sour.
Quick
Absolute
question
sour.
on the base. Was it wrapped in something like tissue paper? Or you said satin.
It was
like,
a satin.
So like a cloth.
Like a cloth.
Yeah, it's a cloth. It's a cloth. Yeah.
So the little dots all over there. I mean, we used to finish
It's like a fabric texture.
Our cabinets with lacquer finishes and clear coat finishes, and then those dots certainly right there. If we had a day where we keep our shop air conditioned, if we open up a door, garage door, something to move something out, humidity kicks in. It does exactly that right there. The humidity on something that's not cured yet will do that exactly.
So here's my exactly, Melvin. Time to start mass opening 151. I met Melvin at the Pokemon guy, Pokemon buddy. Listen, I don't want to. I'm not saying this to you, Ken. I'm just saying this in general because that's all I heard from when I unboxed this to 6 a.m. Fucking weather. I don't want to hear weather. I don't give a shit if there's a typhoon.
No, I don't think it was weather. I think that whatever they sealed, they put this in a box in a humidified. They didn't check what was going on. I mean, something was happening inside when they packaged it.
For sure. But what happened is they claimed to be having weather issues, high humidity, high heat with a ton of rain. I don't care. That's your problem. That's not my problem. When I pre-ordered this, it didn't say in the small print, if we have bad weather conditions, you may get a faulty product, right? I gave you my money. You're having weather problems. Get your shit figured out. If this is going to become a problem, don't produce pieces in that time frame. Buy a factory or work in a factory that has climate control, air conditioning and heating or whatever you need. Don't tell me, the customer, we have weather problems. The best part about this is, and I'm going to end this, I don't want this go on a whole show because I'll take up a whole show on this, just fuming. This was slated for the end of the year. This piece was slated to come out the end of the year. They pushed it early release, collected everybody's money in May, and then for a month and a half kept going on and on that they had weather issues. We're doing QC. We're going to make sure everything gets to our collectors properly. Okay, I can understand the weather issues. You're doing QC. You're delaying it more. You still have my money. Unacceptable, but that's fine. But you're doing the appropriate QC. For me to pre-order it, give the money up early, be told to wait, with them holding my money, that they're doing the QC, and still receive this piece of shit is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I will say, if this is cured properly, I mean, if they took the time to do it and they took the time to let it cure and dry, I don't care what the weather is outside. Once it's cured, nothing's going to happen to it, not unless you drop it in a liquid water.
That was their problem. They were having curing issues. They were having problems with the paint, they said.
Then they must not have a humidified environment.
Of course not. They're not prepared for it.
Don't.
Okay, so what's going to happen in the future?
Open warehouse.
Yeah, that's you can't do it. I mean,
so he reached. So the resolution process now is he reached out to me, gave me like I'm going to cover it, right? I'm going to still go into this when I receive my replacement because they said they're going to send a replacement. When I receive my replacement, I'm going to still do a live unboxing, and then I'm going to still really share a little bit more on how I feel about this. Because frankly, you guys could think this is selfish or whatever. I don't think a replacement's enough. I'm going to be honest. Because emotionally, how I felt about this piece and the time and everything I invested to get this piece, I don't think a replacement's enough. That's just me. It is what it is. You think what you want. But I'm not going to give no credit. People on the groups, oh, you should be, he already resolved it. You should delete your posts and stuff like that. Are you out of your mind? I didn't get anything in hand yet. I don't have anything in hand on a $3,500 statue. No, delete my posts. I'm going to go to the top of the Appalachian Mountains and sing this because that's what they want. They want this hidden. The other thing I don't like, everyone bitches about Prime 1 Facebook group. You go into J&D's site, till this day, from the day I unboxed it, my photos that you're looking at still haven't been approved.
They didn't approve it?
They didn't approve it, bro. All the good, if you go, all the positive, all everybody who got a piece, everybody who got the piece, and it's in good shape, all of those are approved. Mine are still pending. I'll pull up the Facebook group right now and show you it's still pending.
You should actually do that.
You want me to? I'll do it live. Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit. Wait,
I don't think any of us should expect these companies to put negative stuff in their Facebook groups. I just don't think they will, because it's a marketing tool for them. They're not gonna put a bunch of negativity about pieces or companies and stuff, because they don't
claim to have open transparency.
Oh no, I'm saying I agree with you. I'm just saying I don't think we should expect it, because I don't think that's.
They don't want it to be a platform for bitching and complaining.
Yeah,
it's just a marketing tool. Yeah,
I would ask something though. I didn't know that group was actually officially JND's. I didn't know it was. I thought it was started by like a group of collectors. I didn't think this was actually like run by the JND company. You get what I'm saying?
It is admin. These are the admins.
Ronnie Stark. These people are like collectors.
Yeah. So, still pending.
That's not the company. So, like, what D-Rock is saying shouldn't even apply.
Respectful post. Nothing wrong. It's the same one I posted everywhere with a YouTube link. They let my YouTube channel. They let the unboxing go because it was already posted, so they weren't going to delete it. But these photos they didn't show. That's fine.
I say, Buck, you don't understand. Nowadays, when you buy a piece, you might as well be buying stock in the company. You got to protect it.
What the fuck?
And I don't look at this. I don't look at this as bitching. That's for sure. Some people might look at this as bitching. This is not bitching when you buy a piece and you get this. You know, some people want to be in the company's pockets and shine a light on the company, and some people spend their hard-earned money and get pieces of shit like this and want to express it. Damn right they should express it.
Dude, you should message the admin. Ask them why they didn't approve your photo.
I don't have time. You know how much time I wasted on this
you
already?
really should.
I know I should. I'm done. No more time.
That's fucking bullshit, dude. Like, you should message them and ask them why they won't let your pictures go up. You bought the statue and it arrived with issues and they wouldn't let it post.
The other thing I want to say is, don't get me wrong, she's beautiful. Right? If that piece came in perfectly, that would be my statue of the year. She is gorgeous. The face is beautiful. They did such a good job. Steamrolls Prime 1. Steamrolls. Without a doubt. Steamrolls Prime 1. But man, I'm going to get the replacement. And I'm not gonna...
That probably makes it hurt worse, too.
It stings. It's so painful. You don't understand. You guys think I'm here.
You had a lot of expectation for this piece. A lot.
Oh my God. That's why. Send me a replacement.
Are they bad with other QC issues? J&D?
They had the Wonder Woman, right?
That's right.
Skin. Yeah. And we talked about this on the after show that night, Monday night. Had anybody got theirs fixed yet for that? Because I think
they're working in. I think it got to the point
they
where
hadn't received them yet. Nobody had received the replacements yet, I guess.
I think they were working on the replacements, and they're sending the replacements in with instructions on how to do it yourself.
Oh no! Oh, like that.
Yeah, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken with this. So we'll see what they do. I respect that a lot of people say, "Oh, you had the CEO of the company reach out to you." Not a lot of companies would do that. I feel like if I was J&D and I saw all those posts, I would be shitting myself. Of course, I'm going to respond to you. If I didn't make those posts, I would have never got a response.
That is a fair point, though. No companies will respond.
LBS would.
I guess LBS.
PCS would.
PCS would.
PCS would. Oh yeah, for sure.
If he responded, he would like do some apology.
Your message will be deleted, but he'll respond.
I don't know. Yeah, like I wouldn't. Not him, but like Jay. Hell yeah.
Jay,
Sideshow.
Sideshow. No, they're all corporate. They're all corporate.
Like I do think the fact that he did say he apologized to you. Now it's a matter of whether they do make things right. I'm not saying let up on them. I want to see what they do next. And then also, I think you should get the thing with your post not being approved resolved. Like, you really should.
I'm just not going to focus the energy on that.
Come on, man.
Well, everybody saw it. I posted it everywhere. Everybody that needed to see it saw it.
some people, I don't know, man. Some people.
I
might
had
not
I
like
had
it,
the reason
yeah.
why is because people in the J&D group were like, "Can you post pictures of the issues?"
Yeah,
And
you
I told
couldn't-
them, I'm like, I did. It's just not approved.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. What do you want? It's that's why this topic is. It's time to wake up. The changes need to be made.
Wake up.
Also, to X-Men exclusives, the people that are admins, they don't work at the company,
What's going on? And
but they definitely suck the company's dick if they're not posting negatives. Yeah.
Ferenzi's talking. What if Michelle Pfeiffer hand delivered the replacement? Now we're talking, baby.
Yeah.
Just a bum.
Now we're talking. And I told Slifer this before the unboxing. I said, when that FedEx guy came to my door, I had the worst gut feeling I've ever had in this hobby of buying a piece. The whole, I had the worst. Like, I just had a feeling that something was going to be wrong. I don't know. It is what it is. Ro, nothing that's been posted. Nothing that's been posted. Well, you won't see it in the J&D group, right? Because they won't allow it.
I've seen.
Ramo wants to be positive. Ramo, I love you, brother, but the positivity. It's time that we kind of mute the positivity a little bit, because I think that's what we've been too much. It's too much positivity, and that's where we are today. Is all holding our things in our hand with the positivity, and then the product fucking comes in, and here's my positivity. No, sorry. Anywho, let's start the show. If nobody else has anything to say, I'll keep you posted, of course.
I think it's toxic positivity.
And he wants it back. He wants this one back.
First, does he want it back, or are you going to get your other piece?
I don't know. Well, he's going to reach out to me Monday. He said he's going to get a replacement. He sent me pictures of a replacement.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing his part, but it's going to come to me, and it's just going to be like, whatever. It's not going to be the same. But
I think you should get the new replacement before you take any effort in sending anything
for
back.
sure. I already that same day I was up till 1:32 a.m. packaging it all back, taking pictures to show it was packaged. Like, who the fuck has time for this on a $3,500 piece? Come on, guys. Come on. I wouldn't be this anal on, like, 1,800, and I should be, but I would be like a little more understanding. But
are you sure, John?
I wouldn't be. I would fucking rip him to shreds the same way, man.
Well, it wasn't a QC issue. It was a complete shitting of the bed. There wasn't anything right with aside from the portrait. There was nothing right with that.
Oh,
statue.
but she's so good. She is so fucking good. And engineering, a nice rod right through the leg, like a solid metal steel rod. The whip is leather. It's class. That Michelle Pfeiffer is pure class.
One of my concerns is that you're gonna that snow is gonna yellow over time.
Oh, that's one thing.
Something
is the snow.
Similar happened with D-Rocks, right? The Superman.
Yeah, the snow's not 100% either.
No, it didn't yellow. It just chipped off.
It chipped off. Okay.
Yeah, it's chipped off. It's not. It's like it's almost like popcorn ceiling type material.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't have a finish on top of it. I don't think it's very matte.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to be really careful if you wipe it at all.
Yeah,
because it just chipped right off.
What's unusual is for the company to make something so good with really superior products, and to be that bad on.
It's my luck.
Or to even have it in it, like when you told me that they have a warehouse, it's not like humidified and moisture, all that stuff. This is high quality products.
Exactly.
This isn't just a piece of polystone. This has silicon, mixed media on it. This is nuts to not have a quality control environment. So
it might mean higher prices.
I will also say, for anybody on the fence for silicone, I know she doesn't have the full face silicone, but man, they just handle that so well. The paint, the sculpt, the glass eyes, not like anything I've seen before. Piercing blue, and they did the lipstick, the eyeshadow, and the eyelashes, the way they were done. Like, I'm telling you, man, this would have been statue of the year for me.
What do you think about the idea of like seeing it in person makes a difference on this one?
It does make a difference.
It like particularly on the silicone skin.
Precisely. I feel like the photos, the promo photos, even just didn't capture that realism.
Try to describe what looks different if you can.
It looks like
likeness
like real skin.
It looks like real skin. The likeness is more on point. You see the skin texture, and then they put like almost like a makeup on top of the skin because she was very pale in the movie. That makeup comes so through in hand. The lipstick, the lines in the lips, it's as if they're real lips.
So when I had mine, the Harley, if I was to say something that like looks different about photos, the skin tones always look ruddier in photos. They look redder, like in photos than how they actually look to the eye. You guys that have it, like I know D-Rock had it. You had like you notice the same thing.
More of like a pinkish red. Yeah.
I don't think they take their photos at high enough quality, or when they post to the internet, the quality gets probably taken out of it to see all of the detail in the silicone. Is what
I'll even say, just from seeing
maybe they don't light it good either.
That proportions look like statues I've seen that the proportions looked off to me. When you see them in front of you, don't look off. I mean, one example is the Green Lantern. Everyone talked about its big thighs and all that stuff. I got to tell you, standing in front of it, looking at it, it looked perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. But I've seen pictures where it looked crazy at certain angles, or even, I mean, say pictures you take with your own camera, take pictures of people and stuff. Sometimes they look off. You know what I mean? It's the same exact thing. So
how was the paint app on the portrait?
It looked good.
Was the cord very noticeable through the base, or is it like behind where, that cord, the light up cord that was seen through the?
Well, it wasn't. They didn't
like
have
in your face.
Yeah, they didn't have it. Marcus didn't have it lit up, so I couldn't even tell you anything about where the cord went. I was just standing in front of it, like, man, this is so. That's the first time I saw it, and I agreed with a lot of the pictures. It just looked off, but good.
I think J&D, since all of their pieces most of them anyway, are like ultra realism. They look like the actors, likenesses and stuff, and they're ultra real when you see them in person with the silicone and stuff and the paint app. Maybe they should photograph them differently than just like regular statues or photographs. Maybe they should photograph them more like they would be photographing a person. In other words, find a photographer who knows how to light people and knows how to light
ice cream, Vega.
Did you get that Phoenix recently?
No, he's had it.
Everybody's talking about your Phoenix.
Had it for a while.
I'm not even reading. No, I am trying to decide which ice cream I'm gonna get.
X-Men's like, when did you get the Dark Phoenix?
I've had the Dark Phoenix for it was
just goes to
I got that. I got that. Fuck off, John. I got that in like 2019 or 2020, like when it first came out. I got it when it released.
Vega, your beast statue looks freaking incredible, man. It's standing in front of it.
Oh, you saw it at
Oh my God, that thing looks so.
Oh, there. Sorry, I thought it was there. Hold on.
Yeah, it's right there.
The way they did the fur. So the way they did the fur is like what Prime One did on my King Kong, but probably even a step better. It's just crazy how good they did it. And the base, everything was that piece. I mean, it looked good on when you showed it and you're unboxing and all that, but man, standing in front of it, whew, tempting.
Vega even told me it's the best beast statue on the market.
I would agree with that.
I would agree too.
I agree too.
All right, well, let's get her started. That was just the intro.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Pre-show. Pre-game.
I'm sorry. I just got. Hold on. I might have a.
I hope we didn't blow our load too early.
Hold on.
Nothing wrong with that. Gives you time to do other things.
Ken is a man of efficiency.
Oh shit!
Why should I take 20 minutes to do something I can do in 20 seconds?
God damn.
Damn right.
I meant to send.
It's not about the destination, Ken. It's about the journey.
I can do all kind of other journeys, Buck, because I did it in 20 seconds, man.
Oh God.
You got a 5-minute break? Okay, I don't know what we're gonna do for the other 4.5 minutes.
Is the pursuit the release or the road to the release? That is what you want to see.
You're thinking way too much. I'm like, if opportunity knocks, I'm taking advantage of it. That's all.
Ken just wants to be touched, and he goes, "Oh."
Hey, I have refined being efficient. How about that? All right. Time is important to me. All right.
Damn.
Renee wanted a
Wow.
link and I didn't send it to him. Hold on a
Time is
second.
money.
Yeah, exactly.
Time is fucking money.
Especially
Can't be
if it's during the
wasted.
week, man. I got to go. I got to get moving.
Damn, man.
Okay. Alien. Here's Alien Earth.
Here it is.
Jordan Skinner, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Happy Friday, man.
There's the Earth.
I started it. I'm liking it a lot. I thought it's really good.
Too.
Really
I
good.
think it's okay. I think
Yeah,
it's okay
I'm with Jerry. I think it's okay.
Okay.
I like what they're
Yeah,
setting up.
but
I
I
like
don't
some
think
of the stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the real hook.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
exactly.
first,
So far, nothing special.
I mean, they're building
Well,
into it, so
it's okay.
it always takes. Most things are slow in beginning, so and they got a whole bunch of episodes left, so I think it's going to keep getting better and better.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, but I
during
feel like
the second one.
it should be the opposite. Like for me, it needs to grab me in the beginning. Like, I'm gonna keep watching it, but like I'm somebody I give things like 1 or 2 episodes, and if it's not good, yeah, fuck you. I don't got time to watch. To keep watching.
I give
but
3.
It's
You get 3
good.
episodes.
I used to give 3 or 4. I ain't got time for that now. I give 1 or 2.
Hey,
So
our
the second
alien guys
episode-
here, Rob. What's going
I
on,
think the
Rob?
second episode was better than the first.
Okay.
At least they didn't hide behind
was.
minor product details are subject to change without further notice. Oh, he's talking. Rob, how you liking Alien, man? I know you were excited.
Yeah, it's good enough that I'm gonna keep watching it. But
I
it's
kind of
not
like what they're
special
doing.
so far.
No spoilers, but with the body thing, I like that concept of how they're doing that. So,
Spoiler.
and the visuals are really nice in this one.
Yep.
My problem is with no spoilers, but like my problem is with it being a prequel. Like I feel like maybe they'll explain it later on, but they're showing like technology and stuff that we've never seen in any of the other movies, which I hate and stuff.
They're
Well, this takes place in the future, though.
No, it's before the movies.
It's right here, Alien Earth. It takes
Right.
If you want to watch it, this is the order you should watch it in, but it takes place
Well, I
prior
heard some
to
of the
the
stuff
actual
is
Alien.
not even canon.
It's not canon. Okay.
I heard like some of the other stuff, like Alien versus Predator. I don't know if I think Rob's a big fan, so he might be able to correct.
Yeah, I heard it's
Like what's canon
undoing
and what's
some
not.
things. Yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
this series is going to remove some things from canon, pretty much.
Yeah, because I had heard before that like what was it? I think it's a Prometheus and
Covenant
and the other one, Covenant. They were supposed to start like a new franchise or timeline, but they didn't do it as good, so they were kind of dropped.
Yeah,
Rob says 8.5. He gives it 8.5 out of 10. Pro, all the nods to previous movies. New creatures. Con, change to the alien. Too many kids involved. Not enough Oliphant so far. No spoilers. No spoilers. But I do like the look of the alien in this one. I thought it was pretty cool.
I agree with him. I like the creatures. I like that they're showing different alien creatures kind of stuff, like space little aliens, like the plants.
Alien Earth ignores Prometheus and Covenant. What's going on, Ramo? Good to see you.
What's up, John? What's up?
Good to see you, man.
That's interesting that they are, because I feel like it's really building the type of philosophical foundation that I got most from Prometheus and Covenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of like nature of humanity type of stuff.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
So to me, maybe it's going to replace kind of that.
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be doing.
That those movies provided, it's going to provide that instead, I guess.
30 people were in here on top of this for the drama. The drama ended, and look, you see how it works. Hate to see.
Hey John, breathe, man.
Oh, I'm breathing,
it's
brother.
okay. Hey, we've been there, man. Hey, we've been there, man.
Those are the 20-second jumps.
Look. Being angry, man, stressing out, man, that's not healthy, man. That's the way I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And I understand. I've been there. It's frustrating, man, especially how expensive these pieces are, man. But just got to think positive. That's all I'm saying, So
Ramo, let's start from the beginning. Let's see.
Yeah, John, you got to think more positive, man.
Kumbaya,
you got to think.
Lord. Kumbaya.
If I was next to you, I'll be hugging you and holding your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Holy whoa!
To try to make you feel better, man.
I'm gonna listen to Just Some Bomb. This is just a bomb.
Guess who's not getting invited to the fucking barbecue? Damn.
Jesus, just a bomb. Get him out of here.
Bubbles.
Kumbaya, my lord. Hold hands, Ram. Come. Where is he?
Hey,
You're too
I
far.
cross the border one of these days. I cross the border one of these
You
days.
stay where you are. Don't come over here touching anybody. Let's get into some Sideshow news. Howard the Duck came out. Let's take a look. $240. Awesome price point. Artists on this piece: Ricardo Emiliano Calderon on sculpt, Ian McDonald on design, Mireia Romo on paint, Kat Sepene on paint. Coming in at about 11 inches in height. Cute little piece for $240 US.
Yeah,
Nice
I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing a bit more of these, like this and Wicket, like these smaller characters, you know, sub $400 pieces.
Yep. Kind of like what they did here in the face, the way they did incorporate some of the feathering into the portrait. I thought that was.
How many of these small characters are in
white,
like Marvel or DC or whatever?
In the hand.
I mean, for Marvel, I guess the first thing that came to mind, and maybe it's because of fucking Kevin, but like Spider Ham, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
With DC, small character. What's that guy? Mr. Mitsubishi.
Oh yeah.
Mitsupidalik.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck his name is. He's small, right?
Yeah, he's small.
Yeah.
He's about the same size as Howard.
I like the.
I don't. Yeah. Go
the
ahead.
oxidized effect on
my
the table.
Even the dirty floor.
This is cool. The oxidized effect on the base of the table.
Yeah.
Nice sculpt. Nice little piece. 240. You go wrong. It's a desk piece. Why not? Anybody
Very
in on
much
this?
a desk piece.
Yeah.
Nah, if I had a little time, like, because I like it, I think it's neat. It's quirky.
Yep.
I don't have any. I don't care about. I don't want a duck.
I think that's a great explanation. A great way to describe it. Quirky is great.
You racist.
Yeah, I'm not into ducks, especially when they're white.
Wow, go on over here. Yeah, let's move on to Man Bat then. I'll just say quickly, I think this is a MonsterVerse Man Bat with a Batman logo on it. That's what I feel this is.
Can you explain that to me? I'm trying. I do want to understand.
Sure.
Like,
so when I initially look at this, the photo on the left. Let's focus on the photo on the left. The different hues in paint, I'm not too much of a fan of. Where it's brown to more of that light gray.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the lighting, so I'm gonna wait to see more. Like I said before, because on the right, it's not as egregious in that photo. I also feel getting more werewolf vibes than bat in this. If you look at from the elbows up, so I look at this as a companion piece, perfect to go next to Moon Knight. In a Batman collection, I feel like they went MonsterVerse with this Man Bat, and I kind of feel like they wanted to double dip on that, kind of get maybe some of the MonsterVerse fans to maybe get in on this at the same time. This almost feels like a mythos Man Bat rather than like a classic Man Bat that we're used to seeing. Where
that's probably why I like it. You probably nailed someone like me perfectly.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're getting the MonsterVerse more, I feel, is what they're trying to capture here than Man Bat.
So what would downplay some of the MonsterVerse to you? What characteristics are you looking at that you're seeing that?
The paint app, the fur on the shoulders. I just feel like, again, it could be the lighting or possibly the way it was painted. It's just very thick. I would like to see more, like almost a little. You see it in the comics. I pulled up some of the comic covers I had in the last episode, where the arms are. It could be a different hue of brown, but it's fully brown from shoulder to hand. Yeah. The portrait I think is good. I think the portrait there they captured with the ears and everything, but I just get more werewolf. And the translucent wings, I thought that was a pretty nice touch too.
So is it more paint than sculpt?
I'm leaning more towards paint.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. The only thing, because you're not the first person to bring up werewolf.
Yeah. Because the output was great. You remember we saw the output? That looked fantastic.
Yeah. But to me, I was trying to really understand where people were getting werewolf, because to me, Man Bat and a werewolf, they are going to look similar. The transformation is similar. Werewolf tends to actually have more hair. than this does. But there's different iterations, different art styles, all of that stuff. But what I was thinking when I've seen people give the critique that it doesn't necessarily look like the Man-Bat they know, is I noticed in a lot of art, he is not as Man-Bat doesn't look as like slimmed down as this does, and he has a much broader like upper chest, shoulder, to where it's more spread out, and it's maybe a little less man at the top.
Yeah.
So Vega, consider the pose though, because I get your point 100%. He's kind of, his arms are down and he's kind of hunched over, like almost like a most muscular pose in bodybuilding. So I wonder if he was a different position, because you could see a lot of broadness through, but he's hunched over,
right?
And his arms are pulled down.
Yeah, if he was standing upright, maybe he would be more broad.
Yeah, I think. It's
maybe. I don't know. I am not the person giving those critiques. I was just trying to understand where those critiques were coming from. I'm not giving those critiques. I think this looks fucking badass.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think this looks good. I've heard people say this custom looks better. No. I still think this looks better than the custom. I think the custom is horrendous.
But I feel like this is not a. Yeah, I like the. It's more Man-Bat.
I don't like the custom. I think it looks horrible.
Well, I think it looks like a cartoon, which probably makes it look more like Man-Bat.
This?
No, the custom.
No, the custom.
The custom, yeah. This,
but the custom took it from the same cover.
No, the custom reproduced the cover.
They used well, that's what I'm saying. They used the same cover art. Yeah.
This looks a lot to me like it was inspired by the bat from
Can I
Dracula.
Dracula.
This looks horrible to me.
See how
this looks horrible.
This is messy.
But see how the brown goes down to the arm, the lighter brown.
Yeah.
This doesn't look.
So
good,
I feel like this with a paint app, a proper paint app.
I don't like the design. Like I think this looks horrible.
But we got to remember. I just want to say this. We got to remember what this is staying true to, and it's Batman. So if you're
I don't care what it's staying true to. Like it looks horrible.
If you're going, no, but I'm talking about the Sideshow one, right? If you're going, let's take away the custom. If you're calling it a Man-Bat and it's Batman, I don't see Man-Bat Batman here.
Personally. So I'll say that the custom has more of a bat face than this one. That would be the only critique I would have between the two. If you want to look more, the custom has more of a man, like a bat face. If you compare the two, even how the ears are with the ears, the texture of the ears inside are different. So this does appear to have somewhat of a slight werewolf look in comparison to the custom face. But I think overall, as a sculpt, I think this is superior.
But Ken, you know that bats actually look kind of like little rats and dogs. Like,
yeah.
They have like dog-like faces.
If you go back to the custom one, John, if you can, the face. I mean, I see more bat in that one than this one, but it doesn't take away from the statue. See how the ears
this looks more like a bat monster, where the other one looks like a Man-Bat. Like the Sideshow one.
Yeah. Yep.
But a bat. Oh man.
I think it just depends on the kind of bat you're.
I think it's the kind of Man-Bat you have in the head kind of thing. That what you're.
And again, I get that the custom took is redoing the comic cover, but like we said before, just because it's comic don't mean it's fucking good.
I don't think this fits into the current DC line.
I think the last couple Batman villains Sideshow put out, they've been kind of darker and grungier, like a little bit more artistic liberties have been taken. Yeah. So I think this just kind of follows that trend.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this perfectly fits the line that they are putting
with the penguin. It fits in with the penguin for sure.
Yeah.
Ivy. Deadly by nature.
Yeah,
if I could just pull out the bat signal portion, and then it could just be a monster.
That's what it is. Then you have a monster. It's a monster verse. That's exactly my point.
Yeah. I actually think
the brown arms. Like I said.
Well, you know what, John? I was looking through some of the.
Sorry, it could be the lighting.
I was looking through some of the pictures, and I think they hit it. I think it looks fine like the comics, because I see some where he's grayish with in the body, you know, and the wings are kind of bluish. So I mean, that's fine, because I knew Man-Bat from the anime.
Like that.
Yeah, right there where he spread it, right there up there. No, the first one
Yeah,
with the cream cover.
Which one?
The
This?
cream cover up there. Yeah.
This
And
one
there's
here?
some other ones down there.
Bro.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, I understand that, I think that this brown color is the more frequently observed color scheme. Like, I understand John on that point. Where we would be able to find, you can find in the comics where he's not quite as brown. You can find in the most recent animated series in like the early 2000s where he's full gray. You could look at inspirations from the video games. Like Batman is not just comics, right? There's other media in which it's existed. And we never know. Again, we never know what licensors may have requested. Right. Sideshow takes artistic liberties, which we've already talked about, which is, I love artistic liberties. Fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
But I do, ultimately, I'm not seeing a lot of negativity towards this piece.
Yeah. Even there, the colors look different. I mean, they look definitely different from one to the other.
All right.
Well, also it looks like the light up has a different color unless they just backlit that for the picture.
I've seen multiple.
I've seen multiple colors.
I've seen multiple pictures and they all look different. So I'm not really sure what the color is. I like the warmer yellowish tone.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was saying. I was kind of wondering if it
You can
was,
ask.
like you switch the light.
Anthony's in the chat.
Anthony's here.
He's-
Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat.
He's asking if we have questions.
Anthony, what's going on? Good to see you. Happy Friday, man.
Ask him what the actual colors are.
Yeah,
I think the werewolf vibe you guys are getting is from the fur going down the arms as much as it does. And then the pose is very werewolf pose. You see a lot of like stuff in like werewolf that's poses like that. Plus he has ears that look like ears, like
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to
very
the
easily
chat.
get werewolf ears out of that.
Here we go. So there's going to be two options for the light: bright white and red light.
Oh, red light all the way.
Okay.
What's the coloring like? Is it a brown on the arms or more of a light gray?
Looks gray.
I'm wondering if that's the lighting doing that.
I think my only question
on, Ross?
is, and maybe he wouldn't necessarily be able to answer it, but the past few DC rogues we've gotten, and I maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe like the past few, there are no real swap outs. It's pretty much just the version you're getting, Penguin, Riddler, things of that nature. When they did the Joker, all of that. So I'm wondering, will this follow the same theme of it? This is the statue you're getting. This is it. There is.
Will it have a swap out portrait?
Yeah.
Is it the light flickers too?
The light's flickering and short. It's like as if it's shorting out. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Is there a non-DC version of this statue?
Can I remove the bat signal? That's what you want to ask.
I want this to be just a monster. Or can you give me a really good werewolf?
If I was
That's what I'm
collecting
saying.
if I was
Yeah, good
collecting
werewolf.
Batman and like Batman villains, I would get that.
So what Batman did they do that would pair with this one, you think?
They still got to do one.
I don't
the
think they've
one
done
that,
one yet. That pair.
I think the one where his
What about Gas?
I think his thing is like draped all the way down. It's kind of again like an artistic take on it.
Gaslight
The
was
gargoyle one, the
Gaslight
really
was
dark
its own-
gargoyle one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony says
one.
the color paints gray mauve on the skin, so it is going to be
So
that.
like gray with kind of a purplish
Gray with a little bit of-
hues in it.
So that's the one thing that's
No
I wish
swap.
swap
the
out.
Thank you,
jeans were a
Anthony. I
little
appreciate it.
brighter.
No swap.
Personally.
Okay.
Knight says everyone's saying it fits well.
Yeah.
I'm in the minority.
Yeah, I like it.
It's okay.
There's 80.
It's okay.
There's
We are.
What do I
We
know?
are.
I'm just surrounded by Batman. What do I know?
Hey man,
Not
there's
much.
85 Batmans. I'm sure it pairs with one of them.
They
like
need to do another. They need to
8,500
do a new Batman for this piece.
No, we don't need to do.
I think they need.
no more
You mean
Batman.
for this line?
For this line, they need to do new Batman. And if they were smart, they would do
I
the
agree.
one. They
No
would
more
do the
Batman.
one that they did Batman versus Joker. They would do that one in quarter.
So I said Batman by Gaslight. Someone said something I didn't hear, but that almost looks like it might be a good pairing for this.
Oh, that one.
That's a
different
great
story
piece.
though. That
That
one.
was
No?
such a nice. That was such a nice statue.
Yeah, but does it
I
matter?
think they need.
You can use it. Well, it all depends on the collector. It all depends on how you want to
Yeah.
display your collection.
I am jealous of how good their Batman Rogues line is. I'm very jealous. I have liked, other than the Joker, I wasn't a fan of the Joker, but I've liked all these pieces that have been coming out.
Anthony's saying it is intentional to have color separation between the fur and skin. If it was entirely brown, it would be boring. It would be a boring brown giant piece. I don't know. I think you could play with different hues of brown to kind of get that difference. I don't necessarily agree with that.
Well,
but again,
I'm wondering if we'll get this maybe next week.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo. Let's take a look at this one.
All right, I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
I think if they do when they do a Batman for this, if they do one to match the Rogues, it needs to be along the lines of a more like David Finch design, like more definition, more like gritty, harder lines in the face, kind of like this has more lines in the face. Because if they go clean with him, if he looks clean like comic booky, he's not going to fit this line. That's why the other ones don't fit it either. Like a lot of them, like the one on the pole looked more comic booky. Is very simple paint job, very smooth coloring.
What do we think of this?
And these are all kind of dirty. Everybody's kind of dirty. It's like a grimy world.
The green pops nicely on that suit.
And like John said earlier, the one with the Batman versus Joker is kind of that kind of almost David Finch kind of style. It's a mixture, but it's closer to that than.
Oh baby,
I'm digging this piece.
Yeah,
I just don't understand why the knees are tattered. Like, what was he doing?
He was on his knees. No, he was getting the barrels and stuff ready, right? I actually appreciate
on his knees.
What he's doing,
on
Jerry.
his knees. Of course, you have to lower.
I'm not moving.
Jerry.
If I'm moving a barrel, I'm not moving. I'm not moving a barrel on my knees.
He probably got dragged by Batman.
No, I didn't say he's moving. I said he could be attaching the stuff to the barrel. Look at all the stuff on the base. Look at how low the TV is.
You see how tattered his knees are.
I see.
He was putting in some work. He was on the corner.
It's funny that people bring that up because I don't. It doesn't look that unusual to me. They're just worn out pants, but it's funny that everyone.
I think Jerry's joking. I would hope.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
No,
because,
I'm not.
Like, I feel like it looks weird for like Riddler. Like whenever I see Riddler in anything, like he's clean. And like
I said, I can see Batman dragging.
He's clean.
I can see Batman dragging Riddler. And
I know,
he
but he doesn't look like
he's
been in a battle. The problem is that it doesn't look like he's been in a battle except for his knees. Like his face is clean, everything is clean except his knees.
I didn't bother me.
Well, it explains why
his washing machine broke down. He couldn't get the clean pair of pants out. He had to pull out the old ones.
It explains that he was playing with the small bat, and that's how he got away.
For me, I actually appreciate that they kind of bloodied up the knees a little bit more because I think in the other ones we saw, the knees weren't as bloodied up. So I actually appreciate that they dirtied up the knees a little bit because I could picture him in that world, getting things ready, finding things, being on his knees, reaching for something or whatever. You guys want to, if you want to think about it, but artistically, I can see them being dirty. That have added some tears maybe to the suit to kind of match it. Because it's like he's just on his knees. Like, what was he doing? Fucking walking on his knees? But
yeah, that's my point.
For years.
But overall, this is a pretty solid Riddler. Like, this matches the line. For me, this matches the line. That Mad Bat doesn't.
John, you've already been deemed a minority.
The one person that it should fucking count. Well, he has the opinion.
Don't start that bullshit.
No, it's okay.
Don't start that.
No,
we get it, John.
That up.
It's worth nothing. I know it's worth nothing.
John hates the Man Bat, but likes the tattered knees.
Yeah, this screams Riddler. The other one, this screams the character. The other one doesn't scream the character. That's just how I feel.
I feel like again, yeah.
I feel like it screams the character in this world though. Because you said they were doing like a monster.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're going for, though. They're not going for, Batman Adventures.
But I'm not getting. I don't get Monsterverse out of this. I don't get MonsterVerse out of Penguin.
No, but you can't say that Man Bat doesn't fit this universe as dark as this universe.
Yeah, look at this zombie Riddler.
Yeah, I
He's
think it
4
fits
characters.
perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
we
mean,
don't all have to
he's-
fucking be
because-
on the same page, right? We don't all have to agree. Shit.
No, but I want you to be on the right one, John.
No, I'm on the page I want.
You're already in Canada.
That's not
That's
my bad.
enough.
I'm gonna wait for XM. I'm gonna wait for
That's-
LBS.
That's why he
XM.
sees it that way.
Sorry. I appreciate what they did on the eyes too. The correction they made, fixing the eyes, to point that out.
Bringing the mask all the way to the
Correct.
right. Great
Correct.
job, Sideshow.
Yeah.
Good, great correction on that.
I like this better than the PCS. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm getting all my companies fucked today. I sorry for swearing. This is a bad episode today. I'm getting. I like this Riddler. No coffee. That's what happens. I like this Riddler better than the one Tweeterhead showed. The bust.
I like this. I like
A
everything.
totally
better
different type
than
of Riddler.
Tweeterhead
Yeah.
shows.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'd
this
still
is
wait
nice.
to see what Prime One's gonna do. Look at that glow in the dark.
Can I
UV
ask-
light.
Can I
That's
ask
cool.
a question though, for real?
Nope.
How many people have UV lights? I don't got no UV light.
All those crazies have UV lights.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who do we
Like
have
this and the beast. Like I'm not saying it's not a cool feature. Like it's fine. But I'm just thinking I wouldn't have a UV light. I wouldn't be able to use the damn thing. I have
That
to
is
buy the
perfect.
little flashlight, hold it up.
Oh, elbows have the same. I missed that with the elbows. So he's on his knees and elbows. I think. I think
You don't
this is
think
even
the
worse.
LED lights would
the elbows
make
are
that
not that
turn?
tattered.
not that. I didn't see them, so.
No, I think they're. You see a little dirt, but that's about it that I noticed.
Yeah, I think this is a successful release for them. So I
Yeah.
thought that's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
overall it looks good.
Yep.
Again, I ain't buying this shit anyway, so my opinion don't matter.
And again, sorry if I wasn't paying attention to the chat,
Your
but
opinion always matters, Joe.
I was getting the videos and stuff
I
ready.
appreciate
so
it, Ken.
my apologies. It's only my opinions that don't. That's okay. Tweeterhead.
Oh, John, don't start.
It's because you're in Canada. That's why.
Oh, we're not going to do the La Muerta out of the box.
No, we're running out of time. I think.
Oh,
we did,
but it's so important.
But we saw La Muerta. The reason why is because we saw La Muerta at the con.
I'm joking, John. It's
So
okay.
this
I
one
know,
kind of.
but Tweeterhead ain't even releasing anything.
Well, Tweeterhead. This is why I wanted to say it. Like,
Did they
you
finally
show
do
us
the
this.
styrofoam?
You show us this. Great, but no one gives a shit about this because look at this. Okay, look at this here. Right. Like, right. People are still waiting for the Superman bus. Like, I don't want to see that. Like, come on. I don't want to see that. Gilman, May 2025, pushed to then what? March 2025? Or that was what? March to May? How about now? Where is it? The rest? Come on, Tweeterhead.
I remember when that line was announced.
Come on, Tweeterhead.
Very long time
Do better
ago.
than that. You got to do better. You got a real focus, or just go out of business. Make up your mind. No more of this. No more of this diddle daddle for collectors. Playing with collectors' emotions. You can't keep up. Just shut the doors down, and that's it.
Well, and
Right?
then they got that new
'Cause they-
partnership, so
Because
that's gonna be
they got
interesting.
the new partnership, but they released, and that's what's the saving grace. That's what they feel is going to sweep this under the rug. Everybody's going to forget, and that's fine. We'll give them a chance on the newer product, but I can really relate to the customers who ordered this product because they ordered the Superman, got it late, and when they got it late, it was still QC that to hell.
I think BSC announced that he's gonna have Chad on his channel in a couple
Fantastic.
weeks,
That's great.
and he didn't sound all that excited on it. Like, because it's just gonna be a whole episode of just people asking where their statues are, and it's just I don't think he's gonna have any answers. I would imagine.
The whole having people on the episode, yeah, that's everyone runs their channel the way they want, but yeah, you can't. There's no sugarcoating this.
Yeah,
There's no sugarcoat unless you're coming out saying next week people who are waiting for their Superman bus are getting them. There's no sugarcoating this. What's going on, Jerry? Happy Friday. They're looking for all the missing containers from COVID. Yeah, tell me about it. Like, come on, you can't handle it. I'm at the point where now, if you can't operate as a business, shut the doors down. Take a couple years back, reconfigure yourself, and come back with a new name. That's it. That's where I'm at. I don't just care anymore about all this baloney that's going
They
on.
already have a new name, Variant Head.
Twitterhead, whatever. PCS. Okay, the big one.
It's big.
Is Ghost Rider still here? Is Buck still here?
And expensive.
No, he left.
Big and expensive.
been
No,
left.
he left.
He had to
he had to
leave.
go.
He had to leave.
Oh, he put a
Yeah.
private chat. Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
pay
yeah.
attention. See, I've been
He's like,
so
he'll
swamped
fall
here. Look, Ross is still waiting. Sorry, Buck. Thanks for stopping by, man. Twist your shoes. I don't know. It's a joke. Sorry if this episode's really negative. I'm just really down this week. Ghost Rider. Here we go. 3,007. So I put up both prices. Sideshow, because buying directly through PCS, not to be rude, is just not
smart.
The terms of conditions are just shit. So it's a gamble. So 3,375 if you order directly through PCS. Big risk, of course, if something comes wrong and all that. Through Sideshow, you're going to pay more, but you know the customer service is bulletproof. So 3,755 through Sideshow. And it's a 1/3 scale Ghost Rider, absolute behemoth. And here you go. A lot of people excited about this. It's from the Gamerverse. Looks damn good so far. This is production. The production of this piece is already going on. So this apparently is ripped right off the production floor.
Yeah, this is a production sample.
Production sample.
Yeah.
Is that what they said? Production sample?
Well, that's what it's called. Like this is not they haven't. This is what
This
the
isn't
company
pulled from the batches.
receives. You're right. The batches aren't ready yet, but this is what the company receives. Company creates prototype. Prototype. I think it's the way it goes. Prototype goes to factory. They create, replicate, and then okay, this is how we did it, and so they send it back. Like when Sideshow shows theirs, and they're like, "This is a production sample. This is a factory sample."
Yeah, to see if any corrections have to be made and stuff like that.
From what I was told, this piece is already in full production.
It's in production, but there's nothing. But production's not completed.
No. Well, yeah, no one said production is completed, but this is
right.
What you're seeing here is what you should expect to receive in your home.
Yes, it's a production sample.
It's a production sample. Yeah, production. I never said production is completed. What did I say? A production piece. I said it's a production piece.
It's in production, but it's still a year out from being released.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's going to take a while. There's a
big
lot
mother.
here.
This is a big mother. Yeah,
It sucks for the people that want this. You got to pay an extra $400 just to feel secure, just to feel safe.
I agree.
So Anthony just said if it has lights and it's coming from the factory, and if that's the case, why would it take? What is it? Or are you being serious? It's going to take a year to get if we're already making them.
If it has lights in it, it's coming from the factory. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. Well, that's what they put. They can finish early. I think they're really trying to. Vega brought up this point. They're really trying to work on that production.
Timing.
Yeah, that timing, which is good. I think they did well here. Really well on this Ghost Rider. I know the price is egregious, but this Ghost Rider, what we're seeing here looks really good, man.
Yeah.
Even unlit. Look at the paint app unlit.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
I don't love the fire. I don't love it, but it's not terrible. But I don't love it.
My nitpick with it is, and I know why they did it, because of the weight distribution, but the angle of the bike. I feel like it's just a tad. I don't know. It's just a tad too either back or the way the front handlebars are angled. But that's so small. I think on the whole,
I think it looks fine.
That looks amazing. Detail on that bike looks crazy good.
Yeah.
I
think it looks good. One of their better looking pieces.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
This is a game changer. If this knocks out, this is going to be a game changer for them.
Yeah. Yep.
Another
think
game
so.
changer for them.
I don't think so, only because it needs to be consistent. Because if that was the case, you would think the Turtles were it. Because everybody loved the Turtles.
Well, I feel like everyone was saying that about it hasn't come out yet, but I feel like everyone was saying that about the first third scale Darth Maul. Like they have to nail this. This is going to be their big thing.
They have to nail everything.
In silicone. Right?
They need to
no, not the silicone one.
Oh, okay. Well,
that was their first Star Wars release.
Yeah, that one was.
I think that was specifically for Star Wars.
Yeah. As a company, they should be nailing everything, and that's the problem. They don't.
The only problem at that price point, with their track record, in all honesty, like they're growing in the right direction, right? They're doing a lot better, I feel, than they were last year. But
Yeah.
with their track record to come out with a piece like this and say we expect 3,300 or 3,700, that's a tough pill to swallow. Without
what do you guys think? Like I was thinking this thing was going to come out because we were looking at pictures in that maybe the low twos. I mean, you think that 3,400 is way too much?
I have a different question, but if you guys want to answer Ken's, go ahead.
I think
it
I was
is,
more 3,000.
but
I was 3,000 even myself.
I think it is, but it's because of the caveat of their QC and usually there's issues. I get it, the size, because as much as it pains me, like I saw the post from the Rat Titan motherfucker that it was like, oh, like if it was Prime 1 or whatever, everybody would be okay with it, which I get it, but you're not Prime 1.
Exactly.
And yeah, we all know XM, they're a mess right now, but I've never had an XM piece. From what everybody else says, their QC, their quality, they're not XM either. So it's like, with that in mind, it's not worth the price. If they can nail it, and for the people that buy it, then sure.
Yeah, he was comparing at PCS to Prime 1 and XM, and no disrespect to PCS, like I said, I think they're improving, but they're nowhere at that level yet.
Oh boy,
in
do
my
I have
opinion.
a lot to say about that.
You can say
that'll be a backstage conversation.
You can say it live, man. I think you should say it live. We don't hide anything here. This Ghost Rider could change things because it does look really good, but I don't think they're at that level of quality, a final product.
I think you guys all answered my question. My question, I posed it in I think it was in the group. It was on a post about I was asking, when it comes to the price, when it comes to the reaction to the price, I was wanting to ascertain how much of that reaction is actually for the piece, like the piece not looking like it's worth that much money, whether it's engineering, concept, whatever, and how much of that reaction is because it's PCS making it. And I don't know why, some of the responses is just like, oh my goodness, I just posed a question.
Yeah. Well,
but you can't, but social media is not a place to garner conversation. It's just, do you agree with me or do you not?
So when I looked at it, I don't even consider who the manager, like I'm not looking at PCS and issues or they're getting better. I'm just looking at that piece by itself and saying, what would be a good price for me if I wanted to buy that, basically. So 3,400 was kind of a shocker, to be honest, for me.
I think spending that much for, granted, it looks good with the light feature off, but I went through 2 of the Sideshow Ghost Riders because of lighting issues, and it's like Sideshow's been around forever. They've done how many statues with light features? So I would just feel a little uneasy putting that money down for this, especially after 30 days. If it goes out, your SOL probably.
Well, Cristiano, good to see you, man.
Yeah.
All right, okay. I'm gonna do it live.
PCS is very hit or miss, he said.
I'm gonna do it live because
Vega, it's just perception people have with PCS. That's all it is. Because I look at this piece, I think it's an amazing piece. I will buy it if I had the space. And price probably $500, $600 more than I thought. But other than that, it's just perception.
But I brought, the post that you guys were talking about that was brought up with, kind of pricing and putting, the price in perspective with other companies. I wrote as always, a lengthy post. And I brought up Prime 1 and because they are known for their production quality, which apparently they are not. And I'll get into that. But I also brought up looking at I brought up the Wolf Predator and the Scourge Xenomorph because they're both large pieces that are similarly sized.
Mm-hmm.
They are licensed. I was trying to get as close as possible, right? They are licenses held by the Walt Disney Company. Yes, they're not the same license. It's going to be different. I get all that stuff. But I was trying to get it as close as possible. And then I also brought up that within their own market, when you include 1-to-1 scale, half scale, third scale, polystone, silicone, like this is a real outlier price. That over the past 4, 5, 6 years, there's only 4 other pieces that cost more than this. And one's the Bronze Carnage. Like you're putting it all the way up here, right?
Appreciate you, brother. Yep.
And I did get a response from PCS, and I don't agree with the angle that they took on bringing up Prime 1. And I'll quote a statement that was made. It was said, Prime 1 is also known for their production issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I have never gathered that sentiment from the community, ever. I'm not saying Prime 1 is perfect. I'm not saying they don't have QC issues. There's no such thing as a perfect company. There's always going to be something somewhere. But in terms of an overall consistency, I have seen that. Now, the other point that really got me a little fired up was that there was a distinction made saying that Prime 1 better hides their production issues because they delete any posts of people complaining and kick them out.
Yeah.
And then it was stated, we haven't done that.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And I was just thinking, we've seen the comments made. They have talked explicitly in their group about making things more positive. Any sort of customer service issue, which would QC stuff fall under customer service stuff, that shouldn't be posted. Then that stuff doesn't need to be there. We want this to be more positive. So I don't agree with that perception at all.
Was that if I can ask, was that Ant that said that, or
yes?
Okay.
Yeah, it's there. It's on the group.
Yeah,
It's a public post.
Because I had
response.
That's what I was kind of saying. I was saying that to compare Prime 1 and XM in the history they have in the final product to what we've seen come out of PCS, I don't think it's a fair comparison.
No, but the things he did bring up, which is what I really wanted to know, because I did ask, was where is the money here? The
money here.
Is it something about the motorcycles? Is it something about this engineering? That really pushes this price up? And he said that I was correct in saying the biggest issue is both the light up and the engineering. That there is a lot of steel required for this piece to be held up in its place. And he said that if they didn't light it up, the price would drop about $1,000.
That's what he said?
That's what he said.
Wow.
That's what he said. And then there was some other discourse about like the amount of pieces, individual pieces that go into creating the motorcycle. And like that, I get all that. But I think that it's real. I just don't understand where this perspective is that in terms of the production quality and the QC comparisons. Because this is not something that is localized to this chat. It's not something localized to John's group. It is across the board.
Now
that people do not have a bright, shiny outlook for PCS.
That's now. Yep.
And Prime 1 is held up in high regard.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how you could come out and say, well, they delete their stuff. We don't. So you're going to see more of our stuff in the negative.
I got kicked out of this group today because of that post. And I told them, I said, you need to keep your moderators and admins on a leash, because whoever's deleting people from the group for expressing feelings, respectful feelings, is bringing something personal from outside the group into it. And nothing should be brought in personal, because this is a business being run. So keep a freaking leash on that guy.
I find the light up thing interesting, considering, like, does it really cost that much to add a light up, considering that we see mainly anime pieces and stuff like that that are a fraction of the price and have way more elaborate light up pieces in this. So that means without the light up piece, those $500, $600, $700 statues would be $30, $50.
Yeah.
Here's the photo unlit.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's too one tone for me. With the paint.
Yeah.
When it's unlit, it's too one tone.
So
I call bullshit on the $1,000 light up.
The colors on this are similar to my my Ghost Rider on horse because it doesn't have a light up in it. So I shine a light on it that reflected the light really well. But but it looks fantastic. It's basically the exact same color as this piece is the Ghost Rider and horse. But when you're standing in front of it, it doesn't look so dull, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, unlit. So I think it's going to pop much more. But I can make the case. I don't know about $1,000, and I couldn't tell you the exact engineering behind getting light ups, something to light up to all the statues. But I could see it taking much longer to put a light up in something like this than not. So whether it's worth $1,000 or not, I'm not sure. But I know it's a lot of work.
I want to give them
again, like I said, like we see anime. Is it like I say anime because everybody's always more shocked about or impressed with the light up on the anime pieces. So it's like they're more elaborate, a lot bigger. The light up, like half the statue lights up, and they're a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
So how you get $1,000 off of this? And a lot of them use the same factories, so you can't even blame about like, oh, we use a better factory. We know a lot of these, whether it's custom or license, a lot of them use the same exact factories.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking back to like when, I don't know, maybe it was Anthony, but maybe not. Maybe it's just people talking about like Sideshow and the Ghost Rider and how like fine it is to really run that single LED strip within this thin piece of polystone and all of that. Like, and I'm not saying that anime does not have those same types of things.
Yeah.
You know,
I get what you're saying.
But
I just think that specific number of $1,000, I think.
What's going on, Doug?
I feel like
you think that's a bit over, a bit overinflated.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I know it got someone asking, "Can we get a non-light up version, please?"
Yeah, that Joey.
Jerry, I got a question, Jerry. A lot of the anime pieces have like a translucence to them. Isn't it easier you can put a light in a translucent piece and it'll reflect through that whole piece so easy? Where something like this, I think you actually physically need to run that light through the entire line of the piece. Not minimizing, and I think your light ups are fantastic. I'm collecting, but I agree with you. But I also think just of the material they're making, you can put a light one end of that sucker and it'll be right through the other end. Maybe they just need a lot less wiring, a lot less lighting.
Oh, maybe. I just don't think it's. I just call them bullshit. I'm more on the pricing. I don't think it's. I don't see that being $1,000 light up.
Well,
I could understand if it was like $200-300, maybe even $400, but $1,000.
We'll keep you guys posted. It's edition size. I don't think the edition size is out yet.
No.
I want this to be successful because honestly, and for me, this is the best thing that I've ever seen PCS put out. At least in my opinion, that's captured my attention. This is.
I think I agree with you.
This is such a badass design. Cherub Brothers.
It looks great.
Paint app looks good. The light up looks good. This can be a definitive Ghost Rider. This can be a definitive Ghost Rider. I think
visually, it's probably the best piece that they've made
for sure.
This is one of those cases where I think, and I've said this before, if statue companies would take the time to show the work that goes into these pieces, it would probably help so much on their end justifying prices. Like the question we're talking about right now. You show us what it takes to put lighting in these pieces, and we might all be sitting there thinking, okay, now it makes sense. We truly don't understand what it takes to make these pieces from one end to the other. I think it would only help the statue manufacturing and the companies, the sellers, maybe get their pricing. I'd like to see it. I mean, if I'm going to spend that kind of money for these things, I'd love to see what it takes to make these.
Anthony's saying you're right. Maybe about the light up.
Yeah, it's about the difference in lighting up like this, that really thin, that little pieces, and then just putting a light to light a big chunk of something up.
Yeah,
there are differences there. But what is the lowest ES that this could have that you would be surprised by?
I think it's gonna be like 200, 300.
You think it's gonna be like 200?
Yeah, 200.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like the generic, like
200 to 500 max.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of like 250s.
Yeah,
recently I noticed
between 2 to 3.
I'll be honest. I think that this could have been a good example of a project they could have done in 1/3 and an accompanying 1/4 piece. I think this in 1/4, maybe it could have been a licensing issue, but this in quarter scale.
Yeah, I think they've said before they don't have the license for.
Is that
quarter.
what it was? Okay,
this
was in quarter.
So. I think that's why, because I don't think they do anything in quarter.
I think this would have blown off the shelves.
Right. No, you're correct. But there's been questions on that, and it may just be some intricacies in how Marvel does their licensing.
Yeah.
Because technically, isn't their license the Gamerverse?
Yeah.
Right.
Which is kind of like weird because I feel like it's very like broad. You can kind of do anything.
Yes,
exactly.
And we've seen that. We've seen that. Like, their Marvel pieces don't look that far off from comic inspired.
Yeah, like I would think this is a comic. Like,
Yeah,
when I first
agree.
saw this, and before we saw the little gamer first on the bottom corner, like I thought it was like, oh, I remember him saying like with the bus, he kind of got like the actual Marvel license. So maybe this is it.
What's going on, Marlon? Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. This looks comic. We'll see. We'll keep you guys posted. It's
Yeah,
up there,
looks good.
but man, it looks good.
Good for
It's
them.
really good.
Yeah, it looks
good for them.
so cool.
They're moving in the right direction for sure. I think some improvements for sure this year.
Yeah.
I'll blow through this because we saw this already, but we never caught it on the show. Vampirella.
This
I
does
didn't
not look
include
good.
pics. Vampirella through Sideshow is 1955.
This is the other side. This does not look good.
Through PCS, it's 1850. This is half scale, so I don't even want to spend too much time on this because we saw this at the con, but pricing came out.
Yeah.
She looks like Ciara Bravo.
Do you think it's the light up
like-
that makes? Do you think it's the light up that makes this piece so much more egregious with buying it through Sideshow? Because this is how much of a difference, right? This is like
400,
right? 400.
Yeah.
But that price, the early bird price won't last forever. It's what,
Won't
2
last
weeks
forever.
about?
But what I'm trying to say is how Sideshow. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's going to go up.
Yeah, it'll go up.
So it'll be $5 more on Sideshow.
But this one's only like $100, right? So either way, that's the Vampirella. Silver Surfer went up as well. 2 versions. So the deluxe edition, 1655 through Sideshow, and 1500 through PCS. $155 difference. This one, I think the difference is more the. Well, I have the other one right here.
Base elements.
The shield, yeah, some of the base elements. You still get the board, but the regular edition, the deluxe edition has an ES of 150 only. The regular edition, if we're looking at, comes to a price point of $1405 with Sideshow, $1250 if you go through PCS, and it's you don't get some of those base elements that were added, and the edition size is 100 more.
So
Small
400 altogether.
Not bad.
Both
Not
editions.
too many.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I'm not a Silver Savage or Savage Surfer. I can't remember how the fuck it's called. That's what they should have titled the damn thing.
Yeah.
I like it. It's cool. I don't really care for the reflective chrome and stuff, but
Yeah,
We'll have to see how that paint app is
I was
executed.
gonna say that, Vega. Like, I don't know anything about Silver Surfer or Silver Savage, but the chrome, I feel like I don't know, like it's not appealing to look at. I wish it was like I think I heard other people say this, like an actual like silver,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
like a gray kind of like, just like a matte kind of thing.
yeah.
Anthony says you also have to consider the light leak through the paint, which can make or break something as ambitious as Ghost Rider. Yeah. Justin saying, are they contracted specifically to PCS, the Kucheric brothers?
Yes,
I believe they are. Yeah.
yes. As of last year's San Diego Comic-Con, they signed an exclusive contract. For how long?
I remember him making a post or something.
Yeah.
And then this was just the Carnage. Again, the fine
Venom.
art bust. Venom. The Venom fine art bust. Yeah.
I don't have hopes for this one, but we'll see.
Here's a photo of the half-scale turtle in comparison to some of the others. It makes the 1/3 look like a Funko to me. Damn, that's
that baby turtle is totally
Yes,
awesome.
cool. I like that.
I want that. I just want that.
I will buy
Just give me the turtle with the
I
pizza.
didn't even notice that. I'm assuming there's like a deluxe that comes with it.
Yeah, I think so.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, just can you sell that separately, please?
Yeah, I like that.
And 4 baby turtles.
Wow.
Oh, that was really
Not
good.
bad.
Yeah, that was good.
I've watched that movie like hundreds of times, man. I got
Oh, they're gonna have it in the theater, right? Like, I can't wait for that. They put it back on theater. Yeah.
There's supposed to be a Batman and Batman Returns too. Did that already come out? They were going to do a re-release in the theaters for that one night.
They might have already.
It was
They're
this
doing
month,
that,
fall.
doing fucking Turtles, doing Casper.
Yeah, we talked about that,
All
D-Rock.
kinds of
Batman
shit.
Returns.
Casper.
They're
What
so
the fuck?
Casper's
they're so
classic.
desperate. They're so desperate to get people back into the theaters.
I know.
Yeah, they're like, put all
Everything's
the old
getting
movies
an
back
anniversary
out.
release.
I'm
Everything.
always in the damn theater.
Dude,
I'm
they
just
need to
always
put
bringing
Predator.
snacks in my pockets. So that's
Put
they're not
Predator
really
back
getting
in
a
the
lot of
theater.
money from me.
Prime One had some, I think, some good news this week for a lot of
Vega's the
collectors.
one that's sneaking into McDonald's.
He was. I always.
Oh
do that.
hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Thor went up for pre-order.
You look.
I like this.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Yeah, this Thor is pretty badass.
This is what I expected. 2K.
2K. We're
for
looking
the
at the
bonus.
bonus version for
see, I
$350.
think this is like it seems like a value buy for what you're getting.
$15.99 for the regular.
Yeah.
That's
mean,
what PC is creating now.
It's
is
like
these
how
are
is
values.
Prime One keeping their
Yeah.
how is Prime One going to what to me are looks like value buys now from where they used to be like
Mhm.
Prime One's the most expensive, but
Yeah,
they're
they
also the
pivoted.
highest quality.
They pivoted.
And they've pivoted, and like these other companies are like passing them in price, but not in quality.
Well, I
Well,
think
I don't like
numbers are on Prime One side though, completely. You know, they're making yes, right now. Last year looks like an outlier for PCS. Like we talked about how many pre-orders they were putting out. Blah 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 blah. That shit is completely shifted this year.
Yeah.
They ain't putting shit out for
It
pre-order.
had to. It had to. Yeah.
Right, but
right.
Prime
Well,
One
yeah,
is
they never
still
catch up.
rocking.
They're
One is
doing
still
like one pre-order a week.
we made
That's why I think I was talking to John. I was like, I don't know why people are asking for another showcase. We don't need another showcase for a while. They're doing like one
Right,
pre-order
right.
a fucking week.
Well, look
Like,
at
we
this. You
still-
hear,
we're still recovering from the last two.
I think the value here is a lot with the bonus too. For $19.99, like you're getting the Mjolnir.
oh
Anybody know how big this is?
Yeah, real big.
A monster. If you watch the Sideshow Con, holy mac, Ken,
Okay.
this thing is an absolute beast.
it's like 40 inches, right? 39. Did what we
Something like that.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be honest.
I'll pull it up.
39
I'll pull
Yeah,
it
we
up.
did conversion. It was
huge.
You interested, Ken?
Very,
No.
it's LBS Hulk
deluxe.
sized.
The deluxe has the
He's
light
not-
up eyes.
He's not
It's-
jacked enough, right? He's
it's
more of
40
like a the like a power lifter, like a world's strongest
If he,
man.
if he was on a
The
keto
nipples are
diet,
good though. The nipples are on point,
So it is
the
41.
John and the goddamn nipples.
bro. Man, those are painted well, man. I'm telling you, those are fucking
I've
painted
never seen
well.
a
That's how you
man
paint-
so in love with some nipples.
That's how you paint nipples.
In this configuration, it's 41 inches tall. And in the configuration with that where he's calling Mjolnir,
good.
it's 46 and a half inches.
I like
Ramo,
I like how
this is
Justin put it.
Whoa.
40 inches
Wow.
of Thunder God.
Look
Yeah.
at this portrait, man. This is beautiful. Like
This is
1999.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
I love
Good
this. I
price.
wish this was in quarter, because I would have
Bro.
bought it.
I didn't know that the Mjolnir's floating like this. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
yeah.
John don't
they
pay
showed
attention
that.
when we talk about the cool
No,
shit.
Wow, that's
he was
cool.
worried about the nipples. You would think J&D made the goddamn nipples.
Jesus, you need to get the deluxe on this one, 100%.
Yeah.
No,
So this-
I agree. Yeah,
Fuck,
Yeah.
even
Okay,
the,
so
even
you have
the
a head
base
switch
portrait's
out for the
nice.
light up.
Yeah.
Okay, for the
What's the
highlight.
price on this?
Does that mean there'll be
1999, man.
batteries
it
in
would've-
it, or it'll like
it
have
would
like
have
a
it would have been
connector?
it would have been 1,000 if it would have never had the light up.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That I would have a display
$9.99.
like that. That is awesome.
Wait, the
Like,
deluxe
that's
is
the display right
1999?
The
Yeah.
deluxe is
No,
1999.
the-
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
See,
yeah,
Yeah.
the top end.
that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the snow icicles they should have used for the Superman on throne.
Oh
what,
my god.
Sorry,
16
bro.
for the regular Ken.
That piece just isn't
Wow.
good. It doesn't
Look-
even matter about the damn
Oh,
crystals.
I kind of
Ooh,
I think that
back.
this I
Back
think that
looks
this
cool,
Thor
too.
would be a fantastic even standalone piece. You
Yeah,
don't need
that was
that.
that head looked different.
which head?
Yeah, the light, the eyes.
Oh, it actually looks
Yeah.
different. Like eyes, and it
Yeah.
has gritted teeth.
Yeah.
He has a yeah,
Right?
he has a
It's not
different
just a
expression.
slightly off lip or something.
Yeah, right. Just like
Yeah, he has a
he's
good-
looking
yeah, he's angry.
slightly to one side.
Right.
Yeah,
You don't need I don't think you need
Yeah.
Kratos to go with this. I think this is such a great Thor.
No, I agree. This,
I
this
just
price-
can't do I just can't do
Oh,
1/3. Like
You
I
could
wish
take
I
the
really wish
armor
this was
off, too.
quarter.
Look at this. You could take
That's cool,
the
too.
fur. The fur comes
You can take the
off.
fur, yeah, the fur coat.
Well, don't you know, Jerry? This thing sells well enough.
So
Here's
here's
another
What
year.
what a-
Quarter scale re-release.
yeah. Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, if they did.
this
I
thing
would
here.
buy it.
Yeah, this would be like if I had to take the PCS Ghost Rider, which I still think is fantastic. But I mean, the prices should be flipped around in essence because this thing here,
exactly.
So
Crazy.
I brought that to the attention in the group. I said that when you got to understand when collectors are looking at the Prime 1 Thor, not only that, but when they're looking at the Prime 1 1/6 scale T-Rex, that's a monster of a piece. I was told, well, it's not about the size. Yeah, but it's not just about the size. That T-Rex, the amount of detail that went into that paint app and the hide to the cuts in the mouth with the blood and the teeth, individual teeth. People are crazy.
So here's a question.
But the argument to that, right, is it's simple to make a piece like that, right? A dinosaur.
Sure.
A dinosaur compared to
It's
bike.
much simpler than the Ghost Rider, but I understand the point. Is even when you take away that part, it's just looking at the overall value and trust in what you're purchasing.
Yeah. Yep. So I got a question.
Here's the size, Ken,
there you
for
go,
you.
Ken. There you go, Ken.
For you, Ken, so you can see the size.
Oh shit! Yeah. Wow.
Come
Coming from your knees to the top of your head.
Shipping is going to be a motherfucker on this.
Well, that was my point. Is Prime 1 adding shipping? So they're selling it for $19.99. Are they adding another $500 in the shipping cost to cover what seems to be a
They will when it ships.
right? So we got to keep that in mind because Prime 1 shipping is higher than anyone.
Jeff says shipping will be ugly on Thor. So the
I
only
agree.
thing, what's going on, Jeff? Good to see you, man, from Secret Sanctuary. Appreciate you being here. I spoke to Prime 1 when they released I want to say it was the T-Rex. And what I was told was, from what I was told, the shipping was going to change. It wasn't going to be as egregious as it is.
As much as I love
It
Prime
hasn't
1,
been as egregious as it has been, I should say.
I would like people to record what their quotes are right now.
Yeah.
Because I'd really like to see what the difference is.
Yeah.
Hoping for the best. But that has not been the case in the majority of.
Yeah, no, I think they're definitely.
But don't forget, if you're worried about that, you can go through Sideshow as well, right?
But Sideshow, sometimes they're shipping in that much better.
shipping
It's even
They're
worse.
in the
More
States.
expensive.
Yeah,
Even worse. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
what
try to
happened-
order stuff from Sideshow and not pull the trigger because I'm not paying $600 for fucking shipping in the States.
Right.
What I have realized is ever since you guys, the tariff thing went in, and you guys have lost both options where you used to have economy and then the other option, ever since those two have combined, your shipping has always been a little bit more.
Yep.
Do you know how you know they're padding shipping? Is when we watched the showcase and we said the voices were AI. He made a long post defending it, and for years we've been saying that they've been padding shipping, and never once have I heard them make a post defending
Defend that,
themselves.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna tell
Wait,
you what
so John,
my
what do you mean about
what?
I have two shipping options.
You have two shipping options now?
Yeah, we have.
Sometimes you still do, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
have what's
Oh, yeah.
called I have economy shipping.
Yeah.
So for me, economy shipping would be $492, and prime shipping would be $1,066.
Yeah, so I don't think $400 for this piece. It's a total of
No, I don't think that's
three
wild.
boxes.
No, I don't think
that's
that's
bad.
wild. No,
so
no,
let's,
no, no,
No,
no.
but
So let's
the problem
copy
is, will
In
it
the
go
States
up?
like that, right?
So
When
go
they
up
ship
when it
Mark,
ships.
ships.
so
Yeah.
mark this day. I'm going to screenshot mine as well. Standard shipping to Canada, 1,096. Economy, 481. I'm screenshotting it so we can document.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it
when I
too.
bought,
Because that's
I
similar
bought
to
this
the
Jennifer this
wolf
year,
and dog that I
had to-
have. It's very cheap right now, but everybody's telling me when it's time to ship, it's gonna probably possibly double. Who
I'm
knows,
hoping
you know?
they don't. I'm hoping that there is at some point in time where we see some things drop, but
Yeah.
that hasn't really
Yeah,
seemed to
this
be
is-
the case.
I'm assuming this is 3 boxes.
3 boxes, yeah. It says,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
listing it now as
It's probably
expected to be.
3, and it's probably
So-
3 big
Big
boxes.
boxes. Oh, yeah.
Right, and let's face it.
You
In
might as
what
well ship it on
year?
a crate,
In what year have shipping rates gone
on a
down?
pallet, I mean. Yeah, you might as well ship this on a pallet. with
You
how
guys
big
remember the
boxes
last
are gonna
time
be.
shipping prices went down? Because I sure as hell don't.
So I've looked
G
at
Rock was saying for spec shipped Spec has it shipped the deluxe for $2,469.
Oh yeah.
Now that won't change because that with Spec.
Yeah, he won't change that price, so that's you
No,
can
yeah,
get it.
spec you won't.
If you want,
Yeah.
if you want to lock in the shipping,
You'll have to wait.
trust
Yeah,
Spec.
you'll have
You'll
to
have
wait
to
for the
wait,
piece,
yeah.
but yeah,
You'll have
but
to
but
wait.
you're
You just
locked
have
in
to
for
wait,
that,
but you'll get a good deal.
which is good.
So when they
You'll
estimate
probably
shipping
save what $600 in shipping. If you
yeah,
do that,
when they
so-
estimate shipping on it.
Probably.
We gotta wait. We
Probably 2
screenshotted
years,
it.
man.
No, 2026 to 2027.
Yeah, November
Yeah.
26th to Feb.
It'll be
27,
20.
So.
It'll be 27.
It'll be 2027. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know now.
Just start
Maybe doing
saying.
some
Just start
crazy
saying.
things.
Most Prime One pieces are a year and a half to 2 years. Like kind of the
Yeah.
base.
Yeah.
Yeah, a year and a half seems to be there.
But good for
Yeah.
them. I think that's a good grab.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
this is a really,
Love it.
really nice piece. Really nice piece, man. Good for them.
Yeah, I might get this piece as a standalone, just like you were saying.
And
Yeah,
and
listen,
the deluxe.
I wish I
size
had the
is only-
space.
Is only
I
350
know, man.
edition size.
350.
I don't really
Yes.
have the space
I'm surprised
either.
it's still there, to be honest. But
Yeah, if
I'm surprised it doesn't say low stock.
I would get this.
It could be space. I think it's space.
I don't have space.
I love this piece.
Or-
and if it comes,
or
and
money.
we know it.
Let's be real. I
We
don't
know
have
what
money
it-
either. So
What? Aren't you driving? Oh, never mind.
I would get this.
I just think this.
Wolf Predator.
You know, this piece is going to come out looking just like this. So it's like
Yeah.
at least what you were saying earlier, Vega, about the companies, like
Yeah.
talking about PCS and Prime One. This is a prime example.
Yeah.
Excuse the pun. Pardon the pun.
But-
Prime One, you know what you're getting. When I see that piece and I see all the detail and the sculpt and the clothing, and plus they've added accessories they didn't show before the first time. There's like 2 or 3 extra things I didn't even know you got. Now that
But-
it's out,
but
like,
apparently-
pre-order.
But
And it's like I
apparently
know
we're
that's
wrong.
what I'm getting.
We're
Yeah,
we're
they're
wrong.
choosy.
It's a
Well, we're
fallacy.
Crazy.
If you
We just
if you
learned
if you
fallacy.
say if you
It's an
say
overgeneralization. It's an
as soon as,
Disaster all over the
as
place.
soon as somebody says that PCS is better quality than Prime One, you just don't listen to anything else they ever say in their life.
So here's an example of shipping for Prime One.
Sorry.
Wolf Predator I got on PO
Uh-huh.
is no heavier than this. I know it has a lot of accessories, but shipping on that is $862.
Mhm.
So how in the hell can this?
Yeah, but do you have? Is that economy or the standard? Like, do you have
No,
both
that-
options?
that's economy. Well,
That's
I don't
economy.
know.
No,
That's
it's
a lot of
economy.
economy.
It's economy, but I think he only has the one option. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
see,
How
he
much?
only has the one
Ken,
option.
you say 800 something? 800
Yeah.
something for you?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it for I got it for 776.
Wait, for which
776.
statue is that? Because I want to see if I only have one option.
That's Wolf, the Wolf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
check if you only have one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
I
I don't.
I refuse
And
to
the
pay that
dog-
much for shipping.
And the
I don't
dog
know
is
what the
426 for me. The shipping
I didn't get the
426.
dog. I didn't get that
And that
one.
has and that has 4 boxes.
I have 2 options.
Yeah, see, so I think it's where you are.
3
Because
boxes.
you know who
Which
else
one?
has 2
Vega?
options? Ruff has 2 options too. So
What's your shipping, Vega?
Economy is 787. Prime is 1500.
Yeah. So why is even economy double with that Thor? It's probably the same number of boxes, probably comparable weight.
let's see. I think Wolf. Let's see. I'm gonna look at it now.
Wolf
Wolf
is 4.
It's 4 boxes.
Estimated.
okay.
Yeah, estimated.
Wow.
Missed that.
Wolf
That,
is 4
that
boxes
last box gives it double the price.
and 81,
Oh, yes, 4 boxes.
81 and a half kilograms. The other one, the Thor's only 50 kilograms.
Okay. All right. Well.
oh,
that's
really?
Yeah,
That's still double though. Double seems crazy though. I mean, I know it's one more box that's heavier, but that's twice as much money.
What's crazy? Wolf Predator is also an extra fucking grand.
yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah, because I could
3K.
cancel it, lose my $300 NRD, and be in it better for the Thor.
Or fucking Thor
Well, yeah,
is only 2.
depending on what you want, right? That depends on the IP you want and all that, right?
Yeah.
Plus, they made more, $9.99 of those.
Yeah.
That Thor, I think when that Thor goes, I think that could be a sought after piece.
Yeah,
And then
I
he
also
has-
have 2 options. I just checked, and I'm not too far from Ken,
See, the 2 option guys are cool.
and I
Sorry,
also
Ken.
have
No,
2
I'm kidding.
options.
It's Pennsylvania.
I don't know why it
They don't
changed.
like
Yeah.
they don't play kindly with shippers.
Are you in Pennsylvania?
No,
I'm in Connecticut.
I was saying
So I'm
you.
not, I'm not
You're in
too far.
Pennsylvania.
I'm not-
Yeah.
I'm like I'm like about a 4-hour drive.
Here's
Well,
a
I'm in
here's
Connecticut. And
here's
so I have 2 options.
a quick shot of their Boromir. Prime One's Boromir in the factory doing QC.
That
See
looks
J&D, take notes. Look, stickers to identify issues. J&D, take notes. There's the leaf. We'll see.
Is that all?
That's what that was the problem. Their tape manufacturer didn't supply tape for the last.
These were probably all my stickers, and then they just took them off, and maybe there was a fire alarm, and they forgot about them. I don't know.
Is all of that sculpted?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, it looks sculpted.
Those under portion under the cape.
This here?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Sculpted, yeah. We'll see. See what as they get.
See what that face looks like.
What's back there?
Name.
Hold on. What's back there? You see it's something covered in garbage bags there.
It's the rest of the Catwoman.
It's Catwoman to protect from the humidity. Fucking bullshit. XM, just a little quick news thing. Magneto's in the painting stage. So let's see if we can zoom in here, get some photos of what's happening.
I am tempted.
There you go.
Not to pre-order. I'm not an idiot.
Jesus.
To buy it once it's released. But
you don't trust XM? What? You don't trust them?
Vega,
I don't trust
I don't trust
anybody.
I saw people in the
ordering anybody.
comment section. I think it was your post actually. In the comment section, they were like, somebody was like, XM's got it all figured out now, man. They're great.
Yeah.
You should just order it. Like, what the hell?
I heard from a source. I heard from a source that Dion is the editor in chief of the XM Times.
Dion is he's holding up the X and XM.
He went down to sign the contracts.
Yeah, on his waist, probably.
423 USD economy shipping to Australia for Thor. Holy mac. To Australia. All right, let's keep on going.
Oh, that's closer. Yeah, that's closer.
I'd probably just order it spec to avoid all that shipping.
It says Wolf Predator for him is 816. For me, it's pre-order quick. Hold on.
Where's Walton at? Is he in the US?
Walton's in,
or is he overseas?
I guess I'm the cheapest.
I think
it was like
Walton's
760 something. 767 for me.
Walton's in Mordor.
On the other side of the
Mordor? I don't know what that means, but it's funny.
Economy shipping for me is 771 for the Wolf.
Oh, okay.
So economies are all about the same.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Dark Side, just a quick one. I didn't even remember seeing this as a pre-order, but
I like how we're all checking Wolf
I had to save all of these because I did not know.
I don't remember any of this shit, but
me neither.
This is the T1000. They did a liquid metal version for the 30th anniversary of Judgment Day, coming in at a price point of $1868.91, which includes VAT fees already. Estimated to ship Q3 of 2025. Doesn't look good, but that's fine.
Yeah,
yeah. It's just.
I'm glad you.
It's Dark Side. It's Dark Side. You know, at that price point, you know, it's.
This is the company PCS should compare themselves to right here.
I don't think I would even. Well, yeah, you know, I don't think I'd even say that. I think last year PCS, yes.
No. PCS is better than Darkseid, but if you want to say you're better than somebody,
okay, yeah, okay, fine. I'm so sorry, Darkseid. Okay, let's keep going. I'm so sorry.
But you always got to shoot for the top.
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna zoom in on the ceiling if you can, real quick, of the factory. I just want to see if I see air conditioning ducts or anything like that. Since we keep talking.
Wow, that was savage.
I don't. By the way, I don't. I see like fire hydrant, hoses for
that cardboard looks dry.
You really think they're putting AC in Chinese factories?
No, I don't think they have any. That's the whole problem. They need a drying room. If they're gonna be painting stuff, they're gonna have 95% humidity every day.
Look at this lie.
I was looking for the milk cartons with all the pieces.
I'm not going to drag J&D again, but I noticed this right now looking at the big screen.
What?
Hand-checked quality? Yeah.
Ooh.
Sure.
Damn, look at those fingerprints on that case right there in the picture.
Jesus. We won't go through this because we covered it already. Here we go.
I love the whiskers on that.
I just don't get the cat. Yeah. I just don't get the cat.
Look at this Men in Black ass cat.
Like, I'll be honest.
Hey, that cat is good though, man.
This cat is supposed to, this is actually normal. This is how it's supposed to be. But it's supposed to have another 2 whiskers on the left side. I'm like, it looks better without the whiskers. What do I need the whiskers for? It looks like a fucking what do you call that bug? Cricket. Looks like a damn cricket with those things coming out of there.
Yeah, why do they even have them?
Why would it have whiskers sticking off the top?
Yeah, I don't remember
that.
having 2
no,
whiskers.
I've seen that a lot. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah, but I think on the statue, it just looks way too. It doesn't translate.
It needs to be trimmed. They're too long. They're too long. And it's not flocked. It's fully sculpted.
Yeah, and they don't stick up straight like that. Like they got a little curve or bend to it.
I like Random's comment. Like Bill laughs when the whiskers were shown. All he remembers. Fucking Bill.
Yeah, I remember Bill. That was also tough.
Bill was dying.
I still say one of those factory workers were getting frisky.
Yeah, I can appreciate that one. That's the only one I can appreciate.
LBS.
If Ken got this, that would be the only fingerprint he would accept.
Just a heads up.
They're a little small, Jerry, for me.
No, I don't think Prime One's cat beats this one, even with the fucking floppy ass whiskers. Prime One's cats. This Venom, LBS Venom, August 21st. So it's coming around the corner. So get ready for the pre-order. Mark, good to see you, brother. Books. Me and John get shamed for not having seen a cat before. Are those made of silicone? Secretly that might have been my fingerprint. No, I'm kidding. So there's the Venom. Get ready. We'll see. A price point, I'm not sure what it is yet, but I like this Venom. I really like this Venom.
It's a cool Venom.
I'm curious to see. LBS has been very purposeful in how they set their edition sizes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be curious to see how low they're willing to go with Venom. Just considering the popularity of the character, I think the statue's been pretty well received.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see where they go
soon. What's going on, Rocco? Good to see you, man.
$299.
I think $299 would be
$299.
Yeah, I don't think they want to do like $5.
No, they don't. They don't.
Yeah,
but
I think three's like their sweet spot, like $299.
Well, 3 is what they did. I believe 3 100.
That's
for
not
both, like really? for both versions, or 100 each version. I would hope 100
probably each
version.
version.
What I was saying was like $199 one version and 100 of the other or something, and come up with about 3 total. Not 3 for each. Fuck that. That's too much.
Yeah, that would sound about right. Because like with the
when they're doing 4 versions of a statue and all of them are $299 or $199 or whatever, that's a little much.
Each version 100, man. But
you're kind of I don't want to, like, I like LBS. I bought some of their stuff, but you're kind of skipping. You're saying you want really low ESs, but you're kind of like circumnavigating that rule by having multiple versions and they all have a low ES, and then it's like, which one's special then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think 200 is still pretty low. Damn, for that Venom.
Yeah, I like 200 would be low for such a popular character.
Walton saying all my Spidey is quarter scale. Not sure I want to have a random third Venom. Fair enough.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't want to do that.
Actually, that's a good point. Does anybody else make third scale Marvel? Other than PCS, and they don't do Spider-Man. So
there's a couple of customs, but it's a very small.
Yeah, that might hurt that might make the ES slower, because what's the market? Even if it is Venom, what's the market? If especially if you didn't release another, like, well, we know they have a Spider-Man coming out, that might help.
Right, but you even think about like the Joker was hella well received.
75,
and those were the Ultimates were 75, and the regulars I think were 50.
Yep.
Well, with some of these characters, I wonder if some of it comes down to some characters fit and this is me saying this, liking this Venom more than any other Venom I've seen in a long time, probably ever, on statues. In a museum format, some characters like sell better non-museum, and I think people like their Venoms to be doing something. They don't want them just standing. I like it better personally myself, but for some reason, and usually Venom in the comics and stuff he's in a pose like Spider-Man. He's always in some kind of pose. Or unless he's lording over Spider-Man and getting ready to like grab him or something in a big cover shot, but he's usually in some kind of pose and stuff. So
Jerry was talking about third scale statues.
Hey,
this one's
the game
third.
Spider-Man.
The gamer
it is the video game one. Yeah.
That's a third. Wow.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
LBS is definitely sticking to the collectability part of putting the statues forward. That's for sure. With the edition sizes, right? We'll see. I really love that Spider-Man.
Bro, did they dodge a bullet or did they not dodge a bullet getting away
Oh
from
yeah,
X?
100%. Yeah,
Like
good for
timing
them.
wise,
That was like spot on. Well, I think a lot of what was happening with that relationship was already XM being in the
was
hole.
XM.
Exactly,
Was XM. Yeah. I'm sure.
Let's go through some community photos and wrap it up for tonight. Kicking it. So these photos are posted in the Everyday Collector Facebook group. You guys can all check them out there. And if for the following weeks, if you'd like to share any, that's the spot. That's where we grab them from. So big thanks to everyone who's sharing photos. Kicking it off with Jimmy, Vibranium Jim, with his Black Panther.
Iron Studios.
Was this Iron Studios? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't recall seeing this one.
Hey, fuck. I didn't remember it either, but
Yeah.
they got all the details in that suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to match, I think this is the Wolverine from Iron as well.
This is the Wolverine from Iron Studios,
looks
quarter
nice.
scale.
Yep.
The quarter. Yeah, I had that on order and I canceled
Goes
it.
with the Deadpool, right?
Yeah,
Looks
yeah,
good,
this is
though.
Deadpool.
I like the two arm options, open and
Yeah.
crossed, which that was smart.
I love the crossed pose.
Yeah. I was only gonna display it cross,
Cross,
but then I just wasn't getting movie pieces. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really like this. I think it turned out
trigger
well.
on it. Yeah, I almost pulled the trigger on it, and then I decided not to do movies.
Yeah.
Popo had that one. Awesome.
well, yeah.
Random saying Demon Slayer movies in cinemas in under a month. Woohoo. Okay. All right, let's keep on tugging along. Shout out to Mr. Books. Man, this is a pretty cool setup from Iron Studios.
This is nice.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
pretty much
that's
all the
cool.
110s. That looks so good.
Wow.
That lizard is done so well. That Mysterio's done so
Yeah.
well.
That
Yeah.
Doc Ock,
Yeah.
I love that Doc
A lot
Ock.
of these, yeah. The Doc Ock is nice.
Everything's done so
They all
well.
look good. Yeah, they all
Just
look good.
look how
Yeah.
good the Spidey looks with the symbiote next to the Venom. That's like a connect. See how the bases just
Mhm.
connect so well?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, they want to create a scene.
Yeah.
They had
It's a,
that.
it's a line created to go together. Obviously, yeah.
Well, let's give a shout out to Mark with the backlit green there. I think that adds a lot to the photo as well. So.
Man.
That Doc Ock was at the con. It looks fantastic.
Does right? I think I
Yeah.
really like that one. And then this is a close up of the Venom.
Yeah, it needs that Mark Books lighting.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm telling you.
I just I just don't like my Venom with all the extra veinage and the like extra symbiotes.
Oh,
and
veinage
shit.
is great.
Give me the. I like the paint. I think that's why I like the LBS because it feels more simplified, comic-y for me.
Yeah, I feel like this looks like too monster. Like I think.
Yeah, well, they go
growing up
crazy
on the
with, like,
animated series. That's what I think. Of.
Yeah, well, if you look at like,
more like
and I like that. I'm not
yes.
trying to put the piece down, but I'm saying in general from like a design perspective, it's like, why does he have veins everywhere?
Well,
It's a symbiote over top of him. It's not his veins. So what is it supposed to be that's like moving?
I think
symbiote?
that's exactly it. I think that's
But it doesn't come off like that. It comes off like veins.
Right.
And super
But I do
overly
think
strong.
everyone is wanting to
Dude.
capture that
Yeah,
live,
it's hard
that
to do.
live
It's too hard to do.
nature of the symbiote.
It's so
Yeah,
hard
it's
to do
weird
in-
for
in,
me,
like a
coming
stop,
from like
you know.
coming
piece.
like from the animated series. I always thought of Carnage like that, never of Venom.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah,
a symbiote moving and
Yeah,
creating
because
stuff.
even in the comics, Carnage was drawn more striated and like he had more. It looked like there was color variation for one thing because Venom's usually pretty solid black. I mean, later on they started adding blue and stuff, hues, but Carnage always had red and black, so they could actually go in and get all this extra detail in his musculature and stuff, and the symbiosis try to put the movement in. So I see. I agree with that totally. I just don't like the extra symbiote heads and stuff. I just don't.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Veeinage,
But the diorama
well-painted-
together looks awesome.
Veeinage
Yeah.
and well painted nipples is that's all right. That's where it's at, man. Thanks for sharing, Mark. Richard sharing this, just really
Look at that heartbreak. Feel the heartbreak.
Heartbreak is she should be in the forefront here, but yeah, she's a beauty, man. What the hell's this?
Now we're
she's a
getting to
beauty.
something good.
She's a beauty. Congrats, man. You bastard. Let's keep going. Shout out to Mr. Nice Guy with the Figurama 6-scale Naruto versus Pain.
This is Pain. Yeah.
Is this a new release, or is this one he had in a box for years?
Yeah, he told me he's had it in a box for like a year. He saw Popo just got it. Popo just got it. Popo unboxed it, and he was like, "Shit, let me do it too."
Here's Popo's photo. This is Popo's photo.
Yeah.
He got it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom, Pa. Got Mom, Pa.
Yeah, I thought he had just got it too, and he was like, "Nah, I've had it for like a year." I'm like, "God damn, nice guy."
Yep. So congrats to Nice Guy, and congrats to Popo over here.
You guys want to take bets on how long before it's out of Popo's collection?
I think he sold it already, actually.
A couple weeks.
Oh wow, God! Glad.
Yeah, remember that his house is a secondary warehouse for pop culture.
It's pop culture,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically.
They're renting
That's
the space, yeah.
Yeah.
He is the
Appreciate you guys
CEO
sharing
of pop
that.
culture.
I want to give Dion a shout out. I've never seen this
Wow.
one. I think this is freaking crazy good. It's a custom Samurai Magneto.
Wow,
This is
that's crazy.
awesome.
If they make a Magneto, he will buy it.
Yeah.
I think this is so cool. I'm not a big samurai guy, but well done. They gave you the base for the swap outs too, the portraits.
See, what's funny about this concept is Magneto never does cool shit like that in the comics, like making stuff out of his metal, like make a dragon or something to come attack. That would be so cool.
Yeah,
if they
yeah, not really.
do some cool shit. He just doesn't do shit like that. But
You gotta
I would
love
if I was
Sniper
him.
coming out of nowhere.
Shout out to thanks for sharing that, Dion. Shout out to Big Silva. He picked up the Baby Blue from old school statue company that's not even around anymore, but Chronicle Collectibles.
Oh wow.
It's a really nice piece. They definitely did some nice pieces.
One to
I didn't
one.
realize Chronicle was around still for.
They aren't. Oh
for
no.
No.
Oh, during that time period.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Silver
go.
really buys everything. Remember these? I don't remember the company that made them, but they were the kind of stoic Greek gods of superheroes. Like there was Batman, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Queen did. Was it Queen?
Queen did the marble.
Queen did the marble. Queen did the marble. You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Huge shout out, Big Silver, man. Nice piece. We got our guy Ledge that picked this up. Actually, Big Silva, Vision, and Ledge picked this one up. This is a custom Spidey bust with the Sinister Six along the base. This was really cool.
Is this the life size or third?
Life 1-to-1.
You have a picture of that reflection in the eyes, John?
No, he didn't share a picture. Ken, when he showed that live, he did it on his channel, Ledge Limited Collectibles. I fell in love with this piece. There is a lens that has Gwen Stacy falling, so it's as if he's looking at Gwen falling.
Yeah.
Oh man,
and they even did it right because they put the perspective a little bit different in each eye.
Yeah,
like it would be. You know?
Oh, that was
like
so cool.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Really nice.
This piece is really nice. I don't even like
not crazy expensive either. It was
No.
I think it was like $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just wasn't bad at all.
I mean, it was shipped too.
I think there is some questionable paint choices with the rogues.
Oh yeah, the Mysterio looks weird.
It feels
And
toyish.
maybe it's pictures, but like the lizard looks not that great.
Yeah, the
this is pretty
Mysterio
cool.
I think is like the worst one.
But the Spider-Man,
he's up in front of.
the Spider-Man, even with the metallic, looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that was the last photo. Yeah, the Mysterio almost looks like the
Mysterio
blob.
is like it looks like somebody stuck Play-Doh at him.
They had
Looks like flubber with a purple flubber with a.
Oh wow, Flubber! You really brought back some good memories there, Robin Williams.
Good memories. That movie was horrendous.
What? As a kid? That movie
was horrendous.
How dare you
Even
try?
as a
Nothing
kid,
Robin
that movie was
Williams did
horrendous.
was bad.
That movie was horrendous.
I kind of get what they're kind of doing. It's kind of like that smoke in transition into the body, but it did not. Looks like a fucking one of those a raisin being sucked into a spacesuit.
Yeah.
I love raisins.
But even cool bust.
Even the lizard has a boyish look to me. It doesn't look. The quality's not there with the characters.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I feel like they put a lot of focus up top.
Yeah, they did.
But if this is the way they designed it, and this is the way people bought it, then it is what it is.
100%.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not
Yeah,
saying
it's-
that they
No,
that it was
people
a
got what they
drop-off.
paid for sure.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
people are happy
Yeah.
with it, great.
I think you have to look at it like the base. It's not like those like the things PCS is going to do with their bus. where
Right.
they
Yeah.
don't
The
really
fine art
get-
bust.
I think this is almost just like a cherry on top of a cool Spider-Man
Precisely.
bus. They're just
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
a little bit of
Yeah.
a little touch of hint of villains because you're not even getting all of them. You're getting
Right.
a tail
Right. You're getting Easter
and the
eggs.
one
kind of.
wing. Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
getting little. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that, Legend. Congrats on the pickup. For Monday, if you haven't already done so, I'll pin it in the Facebook group once again. But we are bringing back Scavenger Hunt thanks to Statue Kingdom and Vega. So for this first Monday, number 17th, I think Vega is going to be doing it from now till the end of the year. Our 3 prompts are favorite 2025 edition thus far. Number 2 would be I am at the zoo. And number 3 is something you'd add a sound effect to. So we're looking to get photos from your collection, comics, figures, statues, whatever it is, with those 3 prompts. And share it in the group, and we'll share it on Monday. Appreciate you, Vega, man.
And then the new one will also be posted on Monday.
Monday as well. Awesome.
They're all created. All
You
of
are the
them.
best.
Through
I love
December.
this idea.
So there's not going to be a single missed week.
Tech, again, I have trivia ready, but we're gonna head out early, guys. We're gonna get some rest. It was a stressful week.
Emotions ran high,
emotions
guys. We
ran
need to
high tonight.
decompress.
Yeah.
We need to
John
decompress.
reached his energy limit. He's like, oh,
No coffee, no alcohol. I'm done.
John has an appointment with his doctor for blood pressure medication.
yeah, blood pressure medicine.
Channel members, huge shout out to Damiano, Brian. We got Kenzilla, Bats in the Belfry, Ben, Boba Bill, DeCorier, Slifer, Aspen, Great HQ, and Vibranium Jim. Appreciate you guys supporting the YouTube channel. Means the world. Walton says it's 12:30. It is a pretty 12. It is at 12:30. We're finished. We're trying to aim around this time. I think 2.5 hours is like the money spot, between 2 and 2.5 hours. Because I get it. These guys, it's late, right? We do our late night show, but they save the best for last. That's how it works. But awesome. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today. We had like 70, 80 people in here. That means a lot. Tensions ran high a little. A lot of passion.
Pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of passion into this episode. But it's true, guys. We got to wake the fuck up, man. Like these companies, we got to hold them accountable a little bit more than what we're doing, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the year pans out. I'll let you guys know what happens with J&D. I should know an update on Monday. And of course, we're going to do the live unboxing once that baby comes in again. But that's it. D-Rock, Vega, Joseph, Jerry, Ken, Ramo, and Buck, who was here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us, man. We had fun tonight. JC Chan, what's going on? Happy Friday. This is a name I've seen before, so welcome to the channel. Appreciate you hanging out. Anthony, who answered some questions, he confirmed, I don't think it's been confirmed anywhere else, but he confirmed that the light will be white and red on the bat, Mad Bat, and it will flicker. So,
And there's no exclusive.
There's no exclusive. So I'll post that up on the Facebook group because I don't think that's been, I haven't seen that update anywhere. So appreciate you, Anthony. Probably not watching now, but oh yes, look at that. Hell yeah. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. And yeah, all right, guys, we'll call it, man. I would keep on going and talking because I'm gonna go right now and log off and sit in the chair crying a little bit more.
John, I want you to visualize a nipple with veins over it.
Oh, mama. See you later, guys.
With veins over it. Jesus Christ.
Just think about the nipple. You'll forget about.
Ken wants you to visualize his nipples. That's what it is.
Shit.
I'll send you a private picture, buddy.
No, seriously. But I was doing okay. I got over it kind of, and then getting the show prep and looking at the photos again, it was just like
he was re-traumatized.
Yeah, he was re-traumatized.
You don't understand though, opening that, and then I saw the broken nail, and I'm like, I was like already fuming. I'm like, but okay, a little manageable. When I pulled out the base and I saw that one section of just horror, my insides, something died. Something
when
died.
When you pulled the body out and the whole wrap, whatever that material is, the wrap was completely like stuck to it.
Oh.
It was just hanging. But
Hey,
stuck.
John, when I got my Thanos on Throne, I couldn't wait to get that, right? Because I was one of the lucky ones that got it when the website crashed. And when I finally got it, the chest was missing all the plates, You know,
Oh wow, really? Oh wow.
yeah. Hey, frustrating, man. I know
Yeah.
the feeling, man, because that whole big box, you have to, take it back to
Sure.
UPS, ship it back. You know, it's frustrating. You
You know what the
joy
difference
and
is though,
everything.
Ramo? That was 8 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
This was fresh.
Same.
It's a fresh wound, okay?
No, that Thanos,
Yeah.
that Thanos pre-order day.
Oh, that I remember. I was
that
on a treadmill.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll
Oh,
never
I
forget
was so no, I was pissed. I was working in a hospital at the time, and one of my patients was in crisis, and so I'm trying to keep her from not cutting herself. And I'm looking at my watch like, fuck, I know it's going to drop soon.
Yes.
Can I get someone over here to help? And I missed it. I ended up ordering the regular. But I still remember that shit. I remember sitting in the certain part of the hallway.
That's what John
anxious
loves.
over
That's
the
what he keeps
thing.
preaching
That's
about.
what it
He
was.
wants
That's
that.
how. That's the fun of collecting. Is holy shit. I'm in a tough situation. How am I gonna? If Buck was here, he'd be ripping me to shreds. How am I going to navigate this to order this? Because it's gonna sell.
Yeah,
in like
I went Buck. Fuck that experience.
10 minutes. Baby was gone. I remember.
No, there's a happy medium somewhere in there though, and I
Yeah.
don't think we've found it yet.
No.
Set edition sizes are wonderful. I know, I understand why companies don't, but set edition sizes are wonderful.
I think what Ken will agree. Like ECC is
Yes,
a
I was
company
just
that.
gonna say that.
Yeah. I think ECC is a good company that do it. But we'll go. All right, let's do this. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on Monday. Chatter that matters. Stay safe and remember to collect responsibly.
Which means you don't pre-order from PCS's website.
Wow.
Or J&D.
Don't pre-order at all right now. Don't pre-order at all. All right.